What goes around just comes around. This is the sound. It's time to get down. What goes around just comes around. This is the sound. It's time to get down. Down, down, down. It's time to get 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 down.
What's up, race fans? How's it going on? We got FRB coming to you live from the 805 Pismo Beach, California. I'm Chris Paul Hamas, and welcome to the show. We got door-to-door sim racing, and we got the MARRS Cup Series up here at Big Bad Talladega. Oh no, the way we're gonna kick this thing off is the biggest, baddest track of them all, more or less. Yeah, why not, right? We're going big around here. That's the way we do it over here at Front Row Broadcasting. So, man, I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for tonight's Cup race. Man, we got a big ones right now. We got Talladega ahead of us here. We got a lot of points on the line. We got a lot of things that are shaping up for the season. And I'm dropping a little late here, so we're going to be playing catch-up at the same time. Again, all this brought to you by MARRS Properties. For the MARRS Properties Cup Series. So super stoked to have them on board. And of course, Starlink, got to have them keeping this up and tuned in. So, and all y'all. So thank you all so much. Let's get into the nuts and bolts of tonight's race and see what we have going on for this evening. So of course, we are looking at Talladega. Yeah, let's look at our track map for this evening. There she is. We got 30 degrees banking in the turns 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 2.66 mile long racetrack, 6.5 degrees on that tri-oval, which is where it's going to get nice and wicked through there. So again, we're going to be looking for these cars in the optimal speeds with the limited amount of their controls being whipped around by all kinds of wind and draft. It's going to be fantastic. I can't wait. We're going to go into a little bit more of the race and its dynamics here in just a moment. Let's look over tonight's race stages. As we're going to see what these boys have on the plate this evening. 122 laps this evening here at today's Dega. We got stage 1 in lap 65. Stage 2, lap 95. Stage 3, 27 laps. Now, we're going to look at this one over I love how they've inverted this, though, because a lot of typical leagues will go with your shortest to longest. They're going longest to shortest. I'm loving this style. True style of Cup right there at NASCAR. So loving it right there in the package alone in our race package this evening. Now let's also look over our race specs. Let's see what they got to run what you brung. Style of a race, yes it is. Open setups, very rare to see nowadays. You see a lot of different leagues actually kind of cutting the corners and of course all the nonsense and stuff when it comes to just run a fixed program. But again, it's really awesome to see the open setups. I mean, it gets at the driver that true unique experience to tailor his racecraft and of course his program. And we got 3 sets of tires out there, so tire management will be key. In all tracks. Here, not so much. We should be all right here. Pit window, we're looking at a 36 to 40. I think I'm a little off there, but we're gonna. That's typical. It's good. I'm still on track here. So I think it's going to be more like a 33 to 38. I don't know, but somewhere around there, we're going to find that pit window, maybe seeing it happen here in stage 1. So we'll find out pretty quickly once we drop that green flag. And of course, no backup car here. It is truly a run what you brung. So don't wreck this joker. All right, don't scratch it. We need it to last. Now, let's play a little catch up here, as if you will, since I'm a little late to the party. Typical fashion of my own. So we're looking at our door-to-door sim racing MARRS Properties Cup Series standings here for 2026, and you're looking at Alan Bogdan. Bowden. Let me get over here real quick since I'm not. There we go. Oh, bugger. There it is. So Alan is leading the way. We got Trevor in second position, just 2 points down. So those two are fighting for it. Roland Collette sitting nice and pretty here in that third position. And then let's see, fourth and fifth. Isaac, or what? I'm going to get used to everyone's name, I promise, but I'm going to butcher them for just a minute. I hope y'all don't mind. Well, I mean, of course you're going to mind, but anyways, yeah, so he's sitting in second. Danny Carpenter is looking in that 5th position. And then what's really great here is look at this 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th positions here, all tied up right now. Everyone going for that position here for that 6th spot. So, I mean, there's a lot of heat in the kitchen right now when it comes to points and positioning. So, again, you know, and we're early into this season. So there's a lot that can still happen, a lot that can change. Brown, Allen, and Trevor are kind of sitting at the top of the helm with Roland Collette just kind of just chopping out the heels right there, trying to get some things done. Which, you know, again, impressive field size as well. So super stoked there. Hopefully we won't fight that numbers toward the end of the season. Now let's go look over, of course, our team points here. This is what I'm super excited about. Now I did forget to add a tag here of $500. The most important tag of them all. Are you kidding me? But yes, the $500 winning purse goes to the team, the winning team. I'm sorry, kind of got that backwards. But anyways, you're looking at your team rankings thus far in the season here with BSR leading the charge here. Viper Racing and Mad Dog 1, 2, 3. RSR in 4th. 5th is Salem Motorsports. 6th, Naughty Boys Racing. 7th, MOB. 8th is going to go to the MARRS Property Boys. And then, of course, 9th is Sin Racing. But you're looking at your drivers' numbers. We'll be relating to this throughout tonight's race as well, kind of getting this furthered up here. But I did notice in just some of my work, though, the Viper Racing has been making a charge to the lead. So let's see if they can keep that momentum going. So I'll be out, and again, we're going to be bouncing a lot to this when it comes to the race in general, and you know, really keeping in tow with this one. I'm really excited for these teams and to see what we're going to have. We've got a lot of teams, good sizes, so it should be a lot of fun. All right, so we're going to go ahead, and I believe that does in our little program there. Yes, so we are caught up on and everything is tight on the nut and bolts of tonight's race. Let's jump on over. Or up to the track, actually, as we're going to go and talk to the race owners, or the league owners, and some of these team captains here, these league owners, or these team owners. Sorry, I'm all conjabbled here. Oop, my bad. Is we're just getting back to my programming. There you are. Little thumbs right now. All right, don't worry. Give me a second here. We'll get back to her in just a moment here. Now let's look to see if we got. Oh, we do. We got some jokers up in the chat. Who do we have with us this evening? You got Nesta. Nesta, you got a copy?
No, he sent me.
Oh, okay. Roger that. Okay. Sorry, I don't have anyone's names up yet, so let's holler. Who do we got first?
Trevor Baxter's in here with you.
All right, Baxter, my man. Thank you so much. That's going to kick us off right there. So let's look up Trevor Baxter, make sure we got our information squared away. Baxter, how are we looking this evening, my man? Always good to see you. We've seen some of your stuff before on a few of these other, in some of these other leagues, and I'm super stoked to have you over here. So again, a familiar face. I'm just moving some things around, so let me get kind of squared away. There we go. Sorry, I wasn't quite prepared for that one. But Baxter, you got a team, and you got a program. You're sitting second in points. How you feel?
Feel good, ready to go racing. Glad to see you broadcasting. Glad to see you back in here. Good to have you on there.
Yeah, buddy. I was gonna take a little bit of time off, but you guys just have such an awesome program over here, and I was getting a little bored, so I was like, let's do it again. Why not, right?
Yeah. We won the first front row broadcasting official iRace at Auto Club, and hopefully we can cross the checker flag again and get you to broadcast another one of our wins.
Man, I can't wait for this one, dude. Not only is this, but like nostalgia is coming back as well. We got some ducks in here that have been around the pond for quite the long minute. But let's talk about your team since we do have a minute here. Who do you have at large and in charge? And I'm going to raise this up while we talk about that.
We got myself, Trevor Baxter. We got Michael Rivas, Will Hewitt, and we're out here ready to rip it.
Okay, so it looked like we did have Terry Orr. Was he in there?
Yeah,
No,
Terry,
Michael Reeves no longer?
I was looking through the race. I wasn't sure if he was on track or not.
Oh, okay.
Sure
So you guys had a little bit of hot run lately, right, between the team alone? Because I did notice that you have jumped up a few positions. So, what's it contributed to this hot streak, or are we finding our rhyme to reason out here?
Yeah, we switched over from a different setup shop back to Ryco. I think that's made a big difference and helped our performance a lot on the track. So can't speak for the other drivers on the team, but myself, we've switched back to Ryco, and it's doing what it's always done. It supports to the front.
Nice. And of course, what's our game plan for tonight? Well, not too much of the game plan for tonight.
Well, the game plan for tonight is to finish the race.
That's easy.
We're at the big track, so you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, it's like easy said, right? Yeah, that's like an easy one to shit out there, to throw out there, but at the same time, probably one of the most hardest things to do. Are we going to hang in the back? Are we going to be lurching forward?
I don't know. We'll have to see how qualifying goes, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Like I tell my team, it's hard to play as a team here until we get later in the race. So there's going to be some cautions. There always is. There's going to be some weeding out of some drivers, and there's going to be some wrecked race cars that create people that can't run. So we don't know. But like I tell my team, it's we'll race for the team, but we got to put the car in a position to be in a position where we can race for the points on the track too. So stage points matter. Won't see any of us pitting early, staying out. We're going to stay out and get those points. Those points add up at the end of the year. So
nice. Well, I like where your head's out there on that one, dude. Again, just we got a long season ahead of us, though, one step at a time. And again, when it comes to plate racing, you're right. You never know. I mean, it can, but again, sticking together as a team, holding it strong, I think it should be good. Right? You got some good talent in the pack as well.
That is correct.
Yeah, I'm just making sure that we are looking good. I'm doing like a few different things here. Since again, it's been a minute since we have been on. I want to make sure that all sound is being captured. So okay, cool. We're looking good there. But yeah, man. I mean, and when it comes to, of course, plate racing, staging, getting up there, qualifying position is going to be, key. Of course, getting up there toward the front, so we don't have to get too stacked up in that negative energy. And that's one thing I've seen happen is that stuff that happens in the front trickles way back real fast, and that's what can really, wreck you up instantaneously. But in the same motions, though, being that it's the long first race, the long stage in stage one, wouldn't that prone drivers to, I don't know, drive more cautious, kick back for a little bit? Is this the longest stage and then ramp it up? I mean, what do you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's just like I said, you don't ever know what's going to happen. So if we're there to do that, that's great. But I think the main goal of tonight was finish the race and hopefully be within the top half of the field. That's a good starting point, a good goal to set. I think that's attainable and something that we can approach. Going out there and saying we're going to win it, that's it's far fetched from here. You know what's going to happen. Right.
But that's awesome, bro. Well, hey, best of luck to you. We're going to go on and let you get on out of here, get ready to go. Let's talk to Will Hewitt, as I believe he is still up in here in chat with us, correct?
I'm not sure.
Let's look here real quick. Will, you got a copy? Got Chris Paul-Hamus up here in booth. I mean, he's there. So what we do, we call that empty chair broadcasting is what that is, all right? So, I mean, we just chilling, we just kicking it. We here, but we ain't here, But no, it's all good. We're just trying to get an idea of what is going to go down in tonight's race. Again, there's a lot to happen out here. So, again, I'm looking forward to it. But what's our time clock looking here on track, bud? Driver?
Qualifying starts.
I'm sorry, what was that?
3 minutes before qualifying starts.
3 minutes for qual. And who else do we have up in here?
Pacey's in here.
Pacey!
And Daniel Best.
Best, dude. I'm sorry I didn't even see us. All right. Mr. Best, let's holler at you. We got 5 minutes, you said?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Well, let's make it quicker then, huh? All right, up and joining us is going to be Mr. Daniel Best. Hey, so good. We've seen you run a few different times, and all I've seen you out of your cars build and hone your skills. How you feeling out there digging tonight?
It's going to be tough getting up through there without getting wrecked. I get wrecked every week.
Every week, dude? All right, so maybe this
Every
may
week.
be that one. Yeah, this is going to be that time. 0x, maybe a 2x, because you're going to get a little loose or something, because it's going to be challenging out there. But, I mean, is there strategies for this, or is it going to be pure reaction and the grace of the car gods?
Try to just take my time and hang back and try to get some stage points and work our way back up through there for the stage points, and then try to be there at the end is the main thing.
Man. All right. Well, best of luck out there to you, brother. Honestly, it's going to be a tough one. So just keep her right, keep her straight, and make some smart and good moves out there. All right. You know, get that bald eagle to fly, right?
Yes, sir.
Right on, man. All right, we'll haul over at Pacey for a second. Good luck getting qualified tonight.
Thank you.
You got it. Pacey, you got a copy. You got Chris Paul Hamus here.
Yeah, I got you.
My man. All right, dude. So, kid, you know, you've heard us talk about, just making it through, surviving. But what about, the technical side? Are you looking for some of that side drafting tonight? Are you going to let these runs happen? What's going to be some of your defensive plans here in tonight's altercations and battles?
I mean, we're gonna see a whole bunch of side draft, and that's just typical with the next gen cars. So, that's pretty much your best defense. Is just let the car get to your inside and then side draft them back to oblivion. But other than that, you'll probably see a lot of blocks. You'll more than likely see a few bad blocks because we're all sim racers here. None of us are professionals, so bad blocks do happen a lot more frequent than they do in real life. But hopefully it won't be me making one of the bad blocks.
Well, it costs a lot less to make those mistakes over here, absolutely. And again, when it comes to the juice, is the juice worth more? Is the juice worth the squeeze? There we go. Over here in sim racing, most time, dude, here, yes.
I mean, what do you got to lose?
Absolutely. Cinder, baby! Woo! All right, so I know you're going to be jumping into queue right now. Looks like, oh, yeah, I just saw the screens flip. All right, my man. Hey, well, great talking with you. Scotty Jones, I see you just jumped in here, my man.
Yes, sir.
All right, are you jumping into queue right now?
I can hold off for a sec.
All
Yeah,
right.
I got time.
Okay, copy that. Let's go ahead and get your thoughts in this matter tonight, man. Good to see you there, and glad to have you up in the booth.
Yeah, you too, Chris. How you been, man?
Dude,
How
I'm
was
stoked.
vacation?
Yeah, vacation was great. I was racing something fierce, dude. I was really getting in the car, feeling it, loving it. I ended up making it to the playoffs, and I was like, stoked. I haven't raced in so long. I know it sounds stupid, but it's been a minute. But dude, hey, tonight's about you. You're getting in here, getting into Talladega. It's gonna be white-knuckled the whole time. We hope, at least, right?
Oh, for sure.
What's your game plan tonight? You're gonna get out there, throw a good cue in, hopefully right now, and then we're gonna be, fighting for what we're gonna do. Let them go, or are we gonna be aggressive?
Well, yeah. I mean, I guess it's probably the same as the broad consensus of all the drivers is just survive. Go start with qualifying, see where you start out, and then go from there. You do have to be fluid. I've been practicing all week on this, on this track in this car, and they're all crazy. So it's really a matter of luck. Surround yourself with people who are stable, not too crazy, make smart decisions, and that's about the best thing you can do to control your own destiny. As a team, ideally, obviously, we want to get together, but we have to survive to get to there. So basically, it'd just be a fluid strategy as we go. Fuel mileage will play a part. Tires, not so much, but still do make a difference on restarts. So just survive and exactly. So
all right, hey, well, speaking of happening, dude, get out there, get your cue on, and we got to get over to Anthem, and we'll see you out there on track. So I'll be spotting for you, and hold up to them words, my man.
Yes, sir. I won't disappoint.
Copy that, sir. We'll see you soon.
All right.
Good luck.
Thank
you. All right, and in saying that, everyone, let's drop us over to Anthem. We're out of here just for a minute, and we'll see you as we're going to go green for the door-to-door sim racing MARRS Cup Series up next.
It's the guts and it's the glory 100 stripes, 100 stories. It's the Pledge of Allegiance on the 4th of July. It's them handwritten letters from home. It's them sleepless nights alone. It's his newborn baby he left with his wife. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes. Hey. From the fields of Indiana to the swamps of Louisiana, to the golden coast of California, Uncle Sam's the only family he's got. His purple heartbeat won't stop, and his 18th birthday was the day he was born. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, lay down his life. Mr. Red, White, and Blue, for these stars and stripes.
Race fans, welcome back to Door to Door Sim Racing, and you got the Mars Cup Series about ready to fire off and take that green flag. Let's go over that starting lineup and see who put her on point. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in for this evening's race. Again, I'm Chris Paul Hamus, and welcome to the show. We'll have all kinds of fun this evening, but let's see who's put it on point and who's going to put it on point. Maybe having some nice little starting position. Tommy Welch, Nottingham, New Hampshire, gonna get himself pretty sweet starting position. We got Josh Collins in the 27 outside pole, in the 37 of Ty Robertson in that third position. Pacey Wignett in that the fourth position. Round at your top five. Randy Bellick, nice buddy. Let's see if we got some cars dropping into the field. Oh, we do. All right, sweet. James Nesta in the 29er. He's gonna be sitting in that sixth position, Barnesville, Texas. Yeah, buddy. Got Travis Holland. Let's see. Got seventh position, eighth position. Scott Farrell. Just had a little moment there. sorry, my bad. There we go. Ninth is Danny Carpenter and Daniel Best, 9th and 10th. There you go, 9th and 10th. There we go. I got Baxter, the 11 car, or the 11th position, the 1 car. Got to start middle of the pack, kind of treacherous back here. Is I think Brendan Lopez, 12th position. Michael Reeves, you're looking at him to be in that 13th position. Brendan Lopez got 14th is Scott Jones. 15th, as you see, kind of ran it on the field. Sorry, I was just kind of messing it up here. But we're going to get ready to go here in just a moment. So getting the rest of our field here. Scott Jones, 14th. 15th is going to be Steve K. Lamar. We got Will Hewitt in 16th position. Ed Ryan, 17th. George Jamois in 18th. Let's scroll on through because we got a little bit of a list. Yes, we do. Joshua Sanchez in 19th position in the 18 car. The 17 car, Nicholas Fratson. 20th, Paul De Niro is in the 96, and he is looking toward the rear of the field. 23rd, Joshua Switz, Don Kep, Brendan Knopser, Chris Shempel Lawless. Those guys are going to start from the rear of the field as we're going to get ready to get the green flag and get this thing fired up, getting it underway. All right, so sitting on point, sitting on the helm is going to be, again, Mr. Tommy Welch here, and hopefully he can get us off to a correct start here. Good launch. You can see these guys get up to speed, very crucial. All quiet right now, but man, the stuff's about to hit the fan. Because here we go. Drop kicking the pace truck. We out of here. Light the fires, kick the tires. It's on, Big Daddy, for door-to-door sim racing and the MARRS Cup Series.
Green flag, green flag.
Green all kinds. Little bit of a stack up there in lane 1 as we see. We are going to go into turn 1. Let's see how everything's going to get up through them gears. We're grabbing some tall gears this evening. Watch out, Tigger! Woo! Poor guy. Okay, bottom line seems to be getting off to a nice start here. Lined up, pretty organized. Now everyone's really grabbing that high gear now. She's starting to sing. Oh, and they're singing she does. Guys jumping to the outside here, going to cover that, leaving it open as we already got some movement happening through the field. Ty Robinson leading the way to 37, 4 car. Oh no, I'm sorry. Woo! Oh my goodness, this is going to be great right here. I like it a lot. 37, and Ty Robinson now takes the lead here over from the 11 car, Tommy Welch. Welch is going to sit it nice and pretty in the second position, but high onto the outside. Going to lead that high lane is our man. I believe that's Randy Belk in the 33. Yes, it is. Randy in the 33 leading that high line. He's going to try to get some support by Pacey Wignet, I believe. Pacey in the 02. Yes, it is. Pacey Wignet all over that bump. We got a support car back here in the 29er. 29er Nessa. He's going to try to take that elevator right to the front. With these guys on the outside, gaining some momentum there, but in 3 and 4 are going to get held up. But look for this momentum to really, catch in on the exit of 2. If they can keep this side-by-side action here, these guys are going to back off a little bit. Look for these cars to overheat. And when these things blow up, man, they blow up like real life. It is awesome. I mean, horrible, right? Especially there in the front of the field. But right now we're looking at the 22, he's rocking and rolling, but through the field. So we're going to drag race for both lines here. Randy Belk now is in the 33, going to take over the lead, jumps to the bottom. 02 for Pacey Wignet now is going to take over that outside line. This is what I've been noticing lately when it comes to this draft package and this high horsepower car. This thing can get up and move when you unleash this thing on the outside. They got 3 cars just went right past him. Pacey Wignet's going to hold high to the outside. He's kind of seeing the same thing that happens. You jump to the bottom, the outside line gets the run, and they just go past you again. So it's kind of like a cycle here. But it looks like the 02's kind of got her figured out early. I'm going to stay out here to this high line. I'm going to keep this one and make this the dominant line and not the bottom. And so far, it's working. Pacey in the 02 leading the way. Scotty Jones. Oh, and there we go. That should help things out. Oh, no, just we do that. We got some car sideways. That's going to be George. George is around and comes back up the track, collects, oh no, We got some issues here. Oh my goodness. 79 and George. Let's go and back her up just ever so slightly. Oh! Oh man, and some clipping's gone terribly wrong here. Slow it down as we are under caution. I mean, this always happens in the beginning. You know, just okay. We got some movement here. We got yeah, we're gonna figure this one out. Show, there he is. Okay, so he's gonna jump down. There he is. Oh, he squeezes in right in front of the 29 and Nesta. Nesta takes one across the nose. Not clear, not enough room, and he pays the price. Now, as we see him, clip, and then the 5. The 5 gets a piece of it. So where is the 5 at? Daniel Best. Oh, Mad Dog. One of the Mad Dog races. We talked to Daniel Best earlier. Was hoping to show his best out here this evening, but again, just kind of boom, clip. Oh man, it looks like I forgot. I didn't see that masked person. He also got a piece of it as well. What was that? What was that masked one? Okay, that's the 51 of Ed Ryan. Ed Ryan takes a hard lick to the door, backs her into the fence. Yeah, not good. As it comes, it kind of blindsides. I don't know. Boom! Right to the door. Oh, yeah, called it. And he just gonna spin her around. The 16 gets involved, so 16's gonna have some damage. Doesn't look like a lot of damage there. They may be able to get out of her. The 16. Let's look at Joshua Switzer. Oh man, see, he did take some good damage there to the left front. Yeah, right behind it there. But hopefully he can get that all fixed up and continue on. Oh, look, yeah, he's broke. He's broke something fierce right there. Ouch, man. That ain't good. So yeah, more or less it was that. Yeah, just not clear. Wasn't quite there. All right, let's go back to our race leader here. See these guys. Yep. Okay, so Casey Wiggett is still our race leader as we are now under caution. Oh wait! Oh, my cool stuff I get to use. Ha! All right, so now we got a moment to catch up. You know, take a little bit of a breath, sort out the field, see who made it to where. Scott Jones in the 7 car, up 12 positions. Dude, talk about finding the elevator, man. You got up there quick. You said not nearly as quick as 96 did. 3rd position, 18 positions, man. Holy hell, that's awesome. Up 15 positions, Joshua Sanchez in that 18 car. I mean, all these guys. Oh, you know, that's what I'm saying. Let's show some love. Yeah. Joshua Sanchez, and I think, yeah, biggest mover is going to be Paul De Niro in the 96, up 18 positions. Scott Jones, so yeah, up 12 as well. Then up 10, Steve, Lamar, Will Hewitt. Talk to them. He's up 10 now. He's feeling nice. Nesta's holding strong. Good job, Nesta. All right, brother. Randy Velk, yeah, he's down 3. Plus 15 for Dawson Kelp. Got some comers and goers here, but let's see how it all plays out in the end, you know? That's what it's all about. All right. So we're under caution once again, I'm sorry, for the first time of actually the front row broadcasting. So pretty stoked here. So let's go over a couple things while we have a moment to catch us up. Yeah, there we go. I like that idea. Let's check over the rest of the schedule in the first things first. All right, so we are all the way down in April here. So actually, no, we still got a bit of a season ahead of us here, as we're at the end of April. Talladega down at the bottom. Looking at May, coming up next is going to be Texas, of course. So I do have some information on Texas right there for you. How about that? All right, Lone Star Showdown. Texas Motor Speedway. It's going to be May 3rd, 2026, of course. You'll be looking at around the same time for me to go live. I'll try to get, one of them preemptive strike things situated for you. But that's about our start times here. Practice everything. Gates will open at 7. You know, Q's going to go down at 7:55. I'll go live around 7:40. So I'm going to keep you in mind there. But, you know, it's always good to hit that like and subscribe because I don't go live very much. So when you do, get that notification, hit that noti button. Yeah, that helps out too a lot, because I'm always lost. But all right, so it looks like we are lights out on the pace car, about ready to get down on some high speed, grab some of them tall gears once again. Looks like Jones is going to be leading that outside line. Support here is going to try to give him the fire off. That will be Sanchez in the 18. So let's see what he has to offer here on a good bump start to the 7, right? And then, yeah, Steve will. Let's look at the middle of the field here, kind of see who's back here and chilling. Brandon Lopez back here, Scott Farrell, Tom Heaglin. Robinson was sitting up front. He back here. Yeah, 11 positions back here in 14th. Wow. Nicholas Fratz. All right. Okay. And we're going to try to drop kick this pace truck one more time, but do it gingerly because he's a lot bigger than we are. So, yeah. Kind of like that when it was a Porsche or something. But, all right. We're gonna ask him to vacate the racetrack nicely. Please, sir, can we go fast now? Appreciate you. Thank you. All right. We're going to go fast one more time. Or, yeah, again. And continue till our lap 65. You'll see up there on the caution board. Go green.
Green flag.
Oh, better Jesus. All right. Casey, in the 02, going to lead us off. So bottom line, getting the initial run. Let's see exactly what's going to happen again. See that outside. You see some guys already checking to the outside, saying, "Oh, we've seen this play already." So is this going to be the dominant line? Is it going to be that middle line, the outside line? You know, but it does limit that a seed. As we're going to go drag race. Going across the line. OT's going to get him at the line. Scotty Jones going to hold it strong, though, on the outside, as you got them all stacked up and looking good here. Outside line and inside line. Let's check it back. Outside line's having some more numbers, so I think the message is getting out. But where there's more cars, there is going to be more stack up. So if you have a sufficient number of cars on the bottom, you may be able to make some ground, even though that high line may be a little bit faster, but you can get that ground going and being made up because of it's same thing where you would do if the inside line was faster, right? You just play that little hopscotch thing, but you're just gonna invert it, kind of similar like maybe what you would do at Kansas, right? If you run that outside line. But right now, I like it. Everybody looking around, trying to find some teammates. You seen the 02 Pat Wiggett getting a huge sub out of 7 here. These guys are not going to give it up, not going to go single file up here toward the front. They're going to keep the fight. They're going to keep the momentum here. As we're going to go middle of the pack. Brandon Lopez, let's jump on board with him. Absolutely. In the middle of the pack here, back here on Brandon Lopez in the 10 car, 18th position. You see these guys kind of fanning out back here, but he's got 3 lines going now. He's trying to sort it out, so it does look pretty hectic over him. As we look over here at, jump up to Will Hewitt in the 24, on board with him, making some ground. We got 3 wide action happening toward the front now. Yeah, business is picked up. And we barely into this thing. 11 laps into tonight's race. We got 3 wide and chilling. Heck yeah, boys. Get it. All right, then we go to the 33 of Randy Bell. He wants to get back to the front. He liked that, he was up there toward that top 5. He liked the less energy stack up, I would say, negative energies. These guys are against the wall, man. Pulling a Larson line action here, and they're ripping too. Let's see what kind of momentum these guys are going to build on this this front stretch here to tri-oval. Now so it doesn't look like they need to be down a little bit worse. And maybe that super high line ain't gonna quite pay off, but I did like the attempt as we got Neston now trying to make some moves. Steve, Lamar in the 59. Whoa! Jones, my man, and he just shuffles himself out of business. Going on board Jones as he's going to the back of the pack right here. He goes for the block, goes up too high, gets tight, pushes up the track, and they all blow by him right now, man. That will happen. That's 0 to 0, and that is what happened. That's what it's all about, being the leader. And speaking of the leader, the 96 of Paul De Niro, he's gonna go ahead and take her over with the 18 of Joshua Sanchez, all over the bumper. Now, they can only do this for so long. It's right on board with Joshua here. You got both pushes. This is a good angle right here. The 02 giving huge shove to the 04. The 18 shoving the 18. I'm sorry. Yeah, something like that. 59. So I think we have 2 18s out here. I think that's what's going on. Yes, yeah. So he just gave him a huge shot, but they're stacking up right now. So you see the energy is depleting on the bottom, as the outside line just a choo-choo and away. Choo-choo! And they're going. As we're going to see what the leader likes to see here. This is from the leader's point of view. Like this. Like, man. All right, we'll take it. Got a little dark horse right there on his bumper. Going to give him some backup here. Good support. So looking at support of the 02 of Pacey Wiggins. And this is where you keep the car cool. You watch that line on the bottom, and when they start to get a fat run, then you get up here, get your car a little hot, get on this bumper, get that energy roll back up again, hold that charge off, and then you're good to go. Not bad. So single file-ish, a good single file in the high line is allowing these guys to make some decent ground on the bottom, but now you're going to see it looks like the 33, possibly. Yes, 33. Randy Bell. Yeah, there you go. They're making a charge on the bottom, along with Steve, Paul. Paul's in a 96. Okay, Paul's all over the bumper now, so he is support right now. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of support, buddy. All over his bumper. Get some, bro. Now, he's going to heat up. He's going to heat up quick. Kind of looks like, there we go. See if you look at his gauges here. $194 we averaging. 194.5. Come on. Crank her up, baby. Yeah, we're scooting along, aren't we? Yeah, she's starting to get hot. You still got a ways to go. You'll be all right. You'll be all right. Keep it shoving. Keep it shoving. We're good. And while we're doing so, they're charging back too. Look at this. 33 and the 96, 04 and the 02. Trying to hold pace here, but look at all this back here. Let's go to Chris Schempelos. I'm going to have to get him to help me out there. The 42. Run on board with him. Yeah, we're looking good. Everyone's kind of, I mean, I like the patience being had right now. Just gotta, we know we got a long way to go. So, it's already starting to get loose down. That's the other thing is too. What's going to happen with this aero? These cars will start getting light. The run's going to start getting a little bit more heavy. And we got to move to the outside, possibly 18. Yeah, he thought so. He's like, I'm going to give it a shot. No. We got the 8 car back here as well. Michael Rivas. Nesta falling back. Joshua Sanchez. Oh, George, Tom. Eaglin, he's found his high line now, so he's making some gains and some positions made here, up 14 spots. Now 7th position. We still have that bottom line of the 33 leading the charge, but they're gaining no ground and now losing ground. As you see, the car's starting to gain numbers on the outside here on them. So losing ground here on the bottom, which is just amazing. Shows how these cars are spun up here, what this horsepower difference is doing, the aero packages, the way they make these changes here in iRacing. They do it for a reason, right? At least we hope so. Not just to frustrate us. But man, these guys are ripping pretty tight here. So I'm thinking the way they're going to have to make the ground, how do you fight against this, right? How do you slow this outside line down? Well, side drafted, right? But the problem is we side drafted to the outside, and they got more room to move up. Okay, when they side draft you on the, you can't go any lower. So there's a lot of room to move over there. In order to side draft that outside line, I'm guessing, is what I'm thinking. So right now we have to get the 79 in that area. Right now we're looking at the 33 of Randy, Paul, all these jokers right here. Dawson still leading the way, right? As you see, maybe the speed's slowing down ever so slightly. No, we're still looking good. We're still looking good. Okay, here we go. Dive into the bottom. Now we're going to pick up some business. Business is happening on the bottom. And that is going to be the 7 car of Scott Jones. Scott Jones, he seemed to have himself a pretty fast little hot rod down here tonight, man. He's able to surge up through the field, find his way to the bottom of the line that wasn't quite running. And that's the other thing is, too, flip up the leader. Who knows? Maybe it's your package. It doesn't like that bottom. Gets a little too tight. You're not be able to rip off. And there are. Wow! Jones ripping the bottom right now. We got the 33 all over his bump. And they saying, Chingai way. We go! Check it out, man. Now here comes the 04. And we have the 02. These two seem they're gonna stay together. They're gonna stay hooked up, linked up. Leave our green alone for a minute here, and let's look. Well, I kind of want to, but I don't, because I don't want to mess up our views here. But I want to keep us a bit more in tune with our teams, right? I know I'll get a little bit better at it as we go on, but. Wow, okay, so we got an outside line. They're just falling back. Nothing's going on for a 3 wide. There's just not enough energy out here, it seems. Just not right now. We are still way early in tonight's race. So look at our teams again one more time. So 13, 20, 12, 9. Okay. Maybe we get them changed slowly. That would be sick. Right now, so now the bottom line's taken over. Scott Jones, Randy Belk just teamed up. Now, props to Randy Belk here in the 33. This dude, he held strong. He held tough on the bottom. Said, I'm staying. I'm real estate. And look, he still stays. Look at this guy. Everyone jumps up to the top. He stayed to the bottom. That's commitment, dude. That's commitment. If he's married, his wife's happy. He got a good man right there. He committed. Then to the bottom, wasn't freaking moving, saying, and look, it takes over the lead, continues to lead now. We'll see. Sometimes when, like they say in the market, right? Sometimes when it's super volatile, the best thing to do is nothing, right? That's exactly what the 33 did. Nothing. All right, we got the heat in the kitchen back here, though. Chris, jump on board with him again. I see him moving around, having all kinds of fun. Well, shoot, let's get down here and find out. Get down there and burst it down on the map. Woo, little wiggles by, looks like the 11 of our pole sitter, Tommy Welch. Welch is falling back to 10th position on the bottom lane, trying to find his way. Is that a Robinson car? Look at a Robinson car. Man, they're just, yeah, now, they're bye-bye. Later, dudes. outside lane just kind of gave some all kinds of momentum. And yes, here they motoring on up. Motoring on up and moving on up comes Steve. He's also in the, no, sorry, my bad. That was Scotty Jones. Yep, no, he's still holding on top with this truck. He ain't letting go. See right there, all of his bumper. These guys are starting to pull a huge lead. Be careful with this. If you don't know anything about racing, big super speedways, you're about to find out. All right, that's why you don't mess around too much. If you find out, because if you get too far out, they get a fat run on you. There ain't nothing you can do about it. If you try to block him, yeah, you heard of the big one? Yeah, that's one. All right, so far, it's pretty good. One minor caution. There were a few cars damaged. Hopefully they were able to get these things fixed. And I always want everyone to make it. I really do. I know it sounds stupid, but I want everyone to finish this thing, get the best one you possibly can. You know, if you finish last, you finish last because you sucked, not because you got wrecked by somebody. Right? And now you know. You can, oh my gosh! 4 wide for the lead. Are you freaking kidding me? Boys, it's lap 25. Holy bejesus, dude. Glad they sorted that out. Now Baxter's in the lead. What the heck just happened there? That happened in a blink of an eye. We're sitting just watching the race, having a good time. Everyone just kind of drag racing, and then decided to go 4 wide. Surprise, Chris! Hey, bud! Yeah, I hope you like that one. Yeah, dude, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Calm down. Gee, that gave me a heart attack. Go! Now, to the front, going to be Danny Carpenter. These guys had themselves fat run. That's exactly what happened to. They lingered back, got themselves fat run, came out of nowhere, did a little ghost move, and come flying through the field. Look at these dudes. Daniel Best right there with him in the 5 car. Paul De Niro, 17 positions up, still holding up here, 11. Now back to Pacey. Randy Belk in the 33, keep an eye on him. He like to make some moves. Oh, Nesta back up in the fight. And this is where you're going to see him. You're going to see him cycle in and cycle out. Well, where are you going to be at when they drop that the green check-in? Right? That's super important because them stage points, that's what it's all about. Plus, I don't think that we have... No, that happened way too early. So we're going to have a green flag stop if this does stay green. Oh, man. This thing stay green. We going to be stuck. Watch this thing split up in 2 lanes. Watch this whole madness come back together again. And it gives these drivers that time to screw it up once again. So, but again, that's part of the program. You want to have that ability. Except for that guy who's like, I didn't practice. Shoot, you know? As we got a big battle back again here. Trevor under attack with Danny Carpenter on the bottom now. Paul De Niro in the 96. These guys. What's the problem here? There we go. Let's try to have some fun. Kind of hard to. 96 on the outside. 1 car, Trevor Baxter. Now the inside line starting to leave way here. Whoa. 96 got a little wicked loose by the push of, looks like the 02 of Pacey. And look who's back up in the realm of things at 33 of Randy Belk. Randy. And the 7 car of Scott Jones. Scott Jones was leading this thing for a while. Now 4th car back on the high side. But again, all these guys circling and cycling. And this is what happens. Let people kind of, have the run. Let them get up to the front. All this stuff. And, this is what happens. You change the positions. This thing stays green. You have a lot of awesome green flag running. Boom, baby. Take a little hit there with this. Oh, look at his mask right there. Look at his helmet. Love it. It's awesome. Little skull action. Woo! Don't get him too far out there, my dog. Easy. He does. He gave him a huge shove right there. He can fly right now. And they're going to go side by each. Let's go. Right there. I was like, that one. Okay, this is your leader looking back. 96, powers by. Got teammates here, side by side, SBR. But yeah, these are the cats leading the way, I believe. I'm gonna look at the points together. Actually, let's flash our points actually real quick. Okay, where we're looking. Team point stating, yes, okay. So, your points leaders are leading. Your team, the leading team, I mean, is leading that right now. Baxter second in points, trying to get P1. Right, drag race, baby, drag race! Get her. I love this. It's awesome. My stuff right here. There's my stuff. Right along. Good runnings right here. Let's go back a little further. Let's check it out. Joshua Sanchez in the 18 now. He's up 10, 11 spots. Trying to maintain. I just keep seeing him flash up here and back. We're always looking for ducks. Let's see. Ed Ryan. Okay, oh yeah, so the 51 of Ed Ryan gets involved early, but he's still out here chewing along. Heck yeah, my man. That is awesome. He's able to stay in the draft. He's in here. He's in the fight. He may not get those stage points, but hopefully he can get his car fixed and he'll be back up and at him and have a chance at her again. So again, what we do have possible green flag stops be in our near future. Super stoked about this one. We are starting to line out single file. So this is maybe our QQ. Oh yeah. We are running out of fuel. Absolutely. Everyone's starting to single file, getting to the bottom, making an easy exit here. Especially some of these guys are leading a lot of laps. They're going to burn through a lot more fuel. So right now we are in holding pattern. I'm excited to and just as I say that, snap! Boosh! It's like magic, right? Just like the poster. It's magic. I mean, back to 2 wide. We're hauling butt again. Yeah, later. And then Facey now. He's gonna. Hey, don't forget, you do get points for leading laps, right? I mean, that's typical. I hope so. He's talking off the button there. Wow, big move to the bottom, but you know what? Trevor's going to take over. Pacey's going to stay to the outside. The 04 of Dawson. Kemp is going to be support here on the outside. See if they can muster up. We got Michael Reeves in the A car. Reeves. Sorry, Reeves though. Let's take it right on board him. He's going to be support car here. So he needs to stay on the bumper, but not really contacting the 04. Let the 04 do all the contacting and then back up when he needs to get some air. So right now they're backing up at the moment as we are still racing side by each here. 24 Viper. See that? That is Will. Yeah, that's Will. Okay. I'm saying this out loud to myself too, just so I can start to memorize some of these cars and drivers and all the fun stuff. Right now, Baxter leading the way, going to the back, or going to the bumper of his hot rod as he's ripping it with the 59 of C. Lamar. He's got a bumper full of the 96. Neo. Big run here. You gotta be careful though well, he's fine because he's not on the bumper. He's gonna get him caught back up because here comes that outside line. And they're starting to shape up. See a couple more guys getting to the outside. So I guess we might do that. Let's see. How many laps? Let's do the math. A couple laps for caution. I'm thinking around lap 40 then. Pacey Wiggin gets the move with the 7-7 of Jones. Both these guys going back, shooting back out to the front. Just as we start to scroll around looking for some race stuff, they give it to us. We got the 7 car of Scott Jones. Pacey Wignet is now rolling in that second position. These guys like working the high line. Let's see if they're going to stay on the bottom or jump back up to the high line when see that thing start to move. Now I think that's where that's going to start those checkups, and then things will now slam back to the back of the pack, and then we can see some havoc unfold in front of us here. But right now, this is a great race. I'm loving every last minute of this. This is kind of what I had it pictured in my head, as everybody is letting guys have the run. Let's race. Let's do this thing. We got 65 laps. to the end of stage 1. I do believe the pace will pick up and the aggressions at the same time when it comes to this race tonight as we get closer to the end. Of course, why wouldn't it, right? I mean, you don't lift in. You got a damn mind. All right, so right now we're looking around the 5-car of Best, 78, 79 George. Now the outside line's got a 3-car run here of the 8-car, Michael Rivas. He's going to go ahead and collect himself just a few buddies. And let's see what 3 cars can do to the outside. Scott Jones leading the way, but again, you're floored the whole time. You're Scott Jones right now, right? As opposed to Pacey. You know, he's going to be off that throttle. Just got to stay in his draft on his bumper. These guys can get way far out and ahead too. So watch Baxter as he's going to make that run up. And yeah, he's going to lift. He's going to lift. He's going to kick it. And again, this is going to be another great time for these guys to start to really work the field and get with your teammates. If you got to live, give a position. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Baxter in. And others. Woo! Oh, buddy! Green flag stops are not disappointing. The 33, you know. Oh, I think that was a 33. I'm not sure. Come on. I don't want that one. This one I want. That's it. Oh, that was Paul De Niro in the 96. Oh, bummer, dude. All right, so we have pit stops commencing. Tommy Welch, Travis Holland, Daniel Best, Joshua Sanchez, Paul De Niro, Joshua Switzer, all in right now. And we have Scott Jones leading the way with Pacey Wiggett, and they're coming in. Good job. Good slowing it up and blowing it up there. We got the next big group coming in here. Got Pacey, Scott Jones, James Nesta, Michael Rivas, George Shampoulis, Dawson Kep, and Chris Shampoulis. And then now it's going to leave us all separated back here. So these guys are probably going to want to bring them in. That's going to be Randy Bell, Danny Carpenter. These guys are the last 2 out. This is going to be 1 and 2 with that fast line making up some ground right here. So this could be the chance of some of these guys. Oh, no, they're going to be hitting by himself. Is Carpenter, I think. Yes. Oh, man. 33 belt back out again. You still, or is he? Red by right here. Here we go. So Belk's leading. Here is the battle for the lead. 96 of Belk. So maybe he didn't get a speeding penalty. Super close on that one. And then you have that thing locked up, something fierce all the way in. So we got a green flag stops. Ty Robertson is going to take over the race lead. This guy's going to power by on the outside. They got some good numbers right here. Separated in the field now. Brandon Lopez, 2nd position. Scott Harris, 3rd. 4th is going to go to Nicholas Franz. And Joshua Collins in the 5th position. Okay, and so now Randy's going to pit by himself. So he missed pits. Maybe if he can hook up with Danny Carpenter, who also pitted by himself. We'll see. But right now, Ty Robertson is leading the charge. Here is our other group here. Scott Jones was leading this one. So we're going to find out where everyone's at. 40-something seconds back. Oh, it's Carpenter. Okay. Big move here. Who's going down the bottom? Who's coming with me? Uh-oh. Oh, he's going to give him help. Okay, now this is where things can get a little, or not just a little, but super dicey. You have a lot of different packs running at different speeds as you're trying to catch people. But we're looking at our race leaders right now, and then I believe this is trying to figure out where everyone's at here on this track. Let's see if I can get a little bit of help here on that matter, because we normally have like fun, cool stuff. There it is. Yay. Okay, so this is our race leader, Ty Robinson, and they're going into 3 and 4 right now. You see us lit up there. They're gonna come up on they're gonna lap down another car here. All right, coming across the line. A couple guys that are pitting, probably some late pitters there, some off sequence guys. These guys are gonna rip some. They're not making a lot of ground, but wow. So yeah, so that's crossing the line now. Now let's go over to Jones, who is, they're just coming out of 2. But look how, and I'll see if all these guys can get back together again. We may have had some, oh yeah, we did. We had some penalties, big time. Speeding, Trevor Baxter, Carpenter possibly, Nesta maybe, I'm not sure, but there was definitely, we saw him pop smoke something fierce on that first group of drivers coming into pit road. So when you have that much pop and smoke, that means we got a problem, okay? And we did. They all came in pretty quick, but I don't think Nesta did. No, Nesta didn't. He had himself he got a slower entry. But this is your race leaders at the moment here. We're at lap 44? No, just turned 43, my bad. So lap 43, you're looking up there at the track map to give us an idea of where our segmented groups are located here. Back of this group's going to be Josh Collins. So we have 5 cars up here in this lead pack with some probably some lap downers. The 33 is Randy Belk. Yeah, he is lap down as well. And again, and let's look up on the board here. So 28 seconds, 42 seconds. Man, and these guys are all running it tough side by side. What a slew of pit stops. This pack went just about ready to nick. So maybe this might have been one of the best things for this field right here, is to separate them for a minute, because I feel like it's getting ready to go nuke status. And we're going to have some smoking critters. But, yeah, everyone's been racing it tough. Probably one of the better races I've seen. And we've seen, now we see these guys, we've got Sir Blink-A-Lots down here. Maybe a little low on some blinker fluid. Brendan Lopez, make sure you radio into your crew chief and fill it up when you come on in next time. And but we still got side-by-side racing for 7th position. So this is Trevor Baxter, Danny Carpenter, Daniel Best, Scott Jones, Phil Hewitt, Marco Rivas, Pacey. All these guys that were leading the race were up or toward the front initially, are now mired in way back in traffic of their own. So Ty and them, they must have had themselves pretty impeccable stop here. Made lots of ground, because they're literally about trying to put them a lot down. They keep going. Watch this. Let's get on the nose of our leader. Okay, there's the nose of our leader. That's that group up there in front. Look at them. Look at them. Okay. All right, now we're pitting. Okay, these guys are stretching. Whoa! Hold up! Holy Jesus, Batman. That was a little fast there, Ty. I hope we didn't get him in their penalty, because let's find out. He may have to round a little bit too much. We're about to find out right here. Splash and go. Splash and go. And here comes our race leaders. All right, race leaders coming around. This guy's going to need to get lined up. Looks like we did have some speeding penalties there. Ty Robertson, yep, speeding, 100%. But now we're looking at our race leader, Brandon Lopez. These guys just came out of pits here. Here comes the field. Here comes the field. What you gonna do? Is it just worth the squeeze, buddy? I like to ask this question. Because you in P1 right now, you need this dude, because if he separates him and slows him down enough, he may be able to blend in. But right now, they just sit in ducks, my man. They're like Iraq right now. I don't know, is that too soon? But yeah, I mean, here comes the U.S. Roar! It's about to like, hey, come on! All right, I'm just getting shout outs to our troops right here. Absolutely. And here we go. 5-car, Daniel Best. Trying to take over the race lead. Gonna do so in fine fashion, and here we go! Oh my goodness! Caution out. Just as I was kind of thinking that was gonna happen, it happened. All right. So we got a stack up of all proportions happening here. Let's. And again, this is what I was fearing. It's exactly what I was fearing. Oh, I can't see nothing here. There we go. Oh, he thought it was clear. Let's back that up. That just may be a mistake of identity. Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? Messed up. We got to change your car color, bro. It's just too dark. He didn't see you, man. You're all Batmaned out, and you just, that's what happened. Come on. I'm just looking out for you, Joshua. I really am. All right, because there was no room ever there. I mean, I'm just saying. But I mean, this car. It does look like Batman. It looked pretty cool. That's a pretty good looking stealth car right there. But he goes, or maybe did he get loose? Maybe he got off the bumper. He got loose, went high. Nessa was right there, so he didn't want to go up in that lane. He just got checked up. So it was that checkup. Let's do this at speed, and shut up for a minute. Yep, that's all it was. So that small checkup, or that's pretty large. That it was just a ding ding ding, and then right up in, and then sideways. He locked it down. Good for him. So that way he didn't, of course, destroy his car. He's going to be able to live to fight another race or another lap here. Oh, he took a little bit of contact there to that left front. So, man. All right. Well, we got a ways to go. So, do you get some fuel now? Shorten up your pit stop. Up your. Yes, we do. No, we don't. No, we don't. Brandon Lopez does, though. So this will shorten up their pit stops and Baxter as well. Michael Rivas, Dawson, Paul. Ty's in. So a little reset for Ty here. He may be able to get back on that lead lap or something like that. Or maybe he still is. I think he is now. All right, so, but Bess is going to lead. These guys are going to stay out. And, yeah, we're going to go... Man, so we got 15 laps left remaining in stage 1. Let's take a quick little break. I'm gonna give myself just a little something to drink. Be back here in just a moment.
I wanted a normal life. Everyone I've ever cared about, they don't remember me. Maybe that's a good thing. But when everyone forgets who you are...
All units, we have an armored vehicle.
Maybe it's time for a fresh start. I thought I could leave it behind.
These streets have become a war zone.
But some responsibilities don't let you go.
I feel like I know him. Look around you, Spider-Man. We don't need you.
Maybe the world doesn't need Spider-Man, but I do.
You think you're saving them? Or the disease, Spider-Man?
right, race fan. Just wanted to just again give you all a quick shout out real quick. Thank you all so much for tuning in tonight's race. The door-to-door boys are getting it down right now. I'm super stoked, man. So we're gonna have ourselves, I think, one incredible race tonight. So again, thank you so much. Hit that like and subscribe button. Really do appreciate the support. We on the support. We on the way to 4K this year. So let's get there. All right, let's get back to the race here as we are about ready to go back green. All right, let's go ahead. Make sure I'm back here, not echoing. Oh, nope, I am. Ha! Okay, now we good. Welcoming back to the booth as we are double file and about ready to drop kick this pace truck one more time as we are going to be, oh my goodness. What was I thinking? We in stage 2. Oh, and I left some stuff up. That's my bad. I'm a little rusty. I'm sorry, my bad. Alright. There you are. Okay, stage 2, about ready to go green. Let's crank her up. Yeah, we're almost there. All right, and our race leader is Daniel Bass. Will Hewitt gonna take over this front row. Like your heads out, brother. Guys, we're gonna go green one more time. Stage 2 underway.
Green flag, green flag.
You gonna get him up to speed? Okay, big gap between the 28 and the 5. This is not what they want to see. As these boys are going to be, okay, so they're going to jump up to the outside. They're going to pick up the 24, the 7, and the 20. Nope, 29's on the outside. 7's going to remain on the bottom here with Bradley. Hey, Knobsteiner. Knobsteiner now making his presence known in the 87. Welcome in, my man. Sorry I missed you. Hey, how the hell did that happen? Anyways. Woo! Fat run! Look at this dude! You hit the nitrous 8. We're gonna make sure we're gonna have to inspect this guy's car at the end of this thing. Just saying. As he's finding himself all kinds of fun on the bottom here with a little bit of help by Josh Collins in the 27 of Josh Collins now. Oh, maybe not. Oh, boy. Business is picking up here. Whoa! Oh, and I missed our stage point. I was stupid there. My bad. Oh, no. No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I haven't missed stage points yet. I keep thinking this is over yet because I'm not used to stage 1 being so long. Oh, this is great. I love it. So, no, we still have laps ahead before we christen the stage 1 winner. And there's a lot left ahead of us in this battle. Business is picking up. 33. He's going down there by his own lonesome, man. Oh no, he's gonna pull that Dukes of Hazzard move. You know, as he comes around the corner and nope. Doesn't clear. Can't quite get there, but picks up some help and some friends. Good support there with that 7 of Scott Jones rolling that bottom, and along with the 11 car of Tommy Welch. Welch has been. Oh no, we got. Hold on to it. No.
Yellow flag is out.
Oh, big wreck-it. Everyone trying to lock him up right now. We saw Nesta side race right there. Almost, I don't know. I think that was a 7 maybe of Jones. Oh, I don't know. We saw Nesta sideways. I saw that 29's number like no one's business here. Whoa! Okay, so we're going to go 3 wide-ish. We're going to get caught right there. So we've seen it. Yeah, we've seen that was the 1 car of Baxter. So Baxter, no, I'm sorry. Wait, was that? No, it wasn't. That was the 18. Okay, so let's look at the 18. Joshua, yes. zoom in. Boom, there it is. So the 18 did not know maybe the 33 was there. He was kind of in a really awkward blind spot when he came down. Maybe he thought that he was going to be clear as they rounded. But then here's the 7 just giving him all kinds of hell on the bumper right here, giving him lots of momentum and shove forward. He comes right down, turns across the nose of the 33, goes sideways, cross the door right here, the 18 almost, because he has it corrected down to the left. So it keeps the thing down. They clip right there, 29 goes sideways now, 99, 79. Oh my goodness. Goes up into, and the rest of the 7, the 8's involved. Ouch, man. So we got a lot of cats back here involved. 17, Nicholas, no, he's all right. Chris, the 42, 50, 59, no, he's already out. Oh, come on, bring it back to us. So, I mean, look at this, dude. Just popping smoke all kinds back here. It's terrible. 99's in it. We didn't really get a chance to... Who's the 99? I don't even have a 99. Do I have a 99? No, I don't have a 99. Oh, yeah, we do. Oh, that's Tom. Oh, Tom. Yeah. Eglin. Sorry, I'm just getting used to everybody. Scott Farrell. Looked like he may escape with some damage without it. All right. So let's rewind it back. Try to get on some views here and see how this transpired. Oh, Ed, the 51, gets in it again. Dang it, man. Ed Ryan. Oh, just get sandwiched there. He lifted too. He's like, can I follow him through the hole or no? And let's see who else we got here. Got a couple ducks in a row. Oh, what about Bradley? Did he make it through? Let's see. There's a 42. Okay. Slow-mo, what you gonna do? What you gonna... Ah! He breaks it! Oh! Ooh! Oh, man! He's almost trying to lower up! This car's sliding everywhere! Holy... Ow! Dude, he may have made it. Holy hell, he did make it! That's awesome! Let's get outside the car for that one. Let's get outside now. That was good. Ah, man. All right, well, so let's get back to the race leaders. Let's see where we're at here. Yes, so still single filed out, cautioned out, 10 laps left remaining in stage 1 here for points. And again, now everything's just going to speed up super fast after this. I mean, so again, 10 laps, woof. It's going to go in a blink. All right, we're under caution. Be back here in just a moment.
Earth was supposed to be a pit stop, you know, a place for us to regroup and rejoin the war back home.
Two worlds colliding.
We should not be relying on a human.
Somebody needs to tell me what the hell is going on.
Bullshit!
This is not our world.
We're in the middle of an ongoing war.
For my world to live, yours must die. This is about the fate of all living things. Unicron is coming.
Welcome back, race fans. You got Chris Paul Hamas here with FRB and Door to Door Sim Racing in the MARRS Cup Series 2026. And leading the way at the moment is going to be Daniel Best in that 5 car. Your front row will be the 24 on his outside, Will Hewitt. We are under caution. 10 laps left remaining in stage 1. I keep messing that up. I'm so sorry, everybody. Let me get my stuff together here. Okay. Back at it. One more time. My bad. Okay, we're going to go green here in just a moment. Stage 1. Lap 65 will be the end of it. We're 55 laps right now. There we go.
Green, green, green.
And we green all kinds. Send it, baby. All right, we're getting up to speed. Grab some gear. Here we go. Bottom line always seems to get up to speed a little bit quicker than the outside line, but this time there's a lot more. We're gonna go with a 3 wide to the outside here. We know the points are of consequence, but how much, right? Here comes that squeeze again. You know, we're trying to make it to the end, and you got to get through the stage 1 first. As we have Danny Carpenter leading the middle lane right now. Outside lane just doesn't have the gustos it needs. We have, looks like Trevor Baxter possibly diving down to the bottom. Yes, he is. He's going to pick up the bottom lane to 33. Randy Bell has shown some speed, some power under the hood of that hot rod as he's going to get on the bumper of the 1. The 1 is going to shove him the heck by. Oh, one's flying by right here as he is, he gone. 1 to the lead, but we do have the outside line trying to hook back up once again, but Best all over the bumper of the 33 of Falk, leaving no gaps there and no skin. And as these guys run into the front here, and the 96 Paul Nero does a smart thing, pulls down the line, going to get a hold of this fast train in the front here. As we're going to look at Tommy Welch, who's trying to make his way back up to this top 5er and get back up here to the front, sitting on pole, and now finally making his way up. Better late than never to stage 1. Maybe that could have been his ploy in the beginning. Sit in the back and let this thing all iron out. Get my way to the front at the end of this thing, and he does. He is. He's in that Robin Hood car. That's awesome, my man. XRP right here, baby. All right? Yeah. Let's go on the hood of that thing. That's what I thought too. I thought I seen that. Going on the hood. With Robin Hood. Now, oh, big checkup. They're gonna lift a little bit. They're gonna let him go. Oh, he's gonna get to the outside. Here comes the run, baby. So that was a 96 jumping to the outside, I think. Yes, it was 96. The 28 now, he's going to be on support status for that 96, as the 24 is going to be on his on his bumper, my bad, and the 7 of Jones. So you got some fast cats up here on this outside line. Let's look for this thing to be choo-chooing along here in just a flash. They got nitrous engaged. Dude, here they come, dude, I told you. Woo! Oh, and Trevor Baxter, he sees the heat in the kitchen, and now he's going to do the lane split here. I mean, they're formed up good enough. The energy's there. Everyone's pushing. He may be able to get away with this right now, but I would be looking, more bottom, but the outside line just tends to get running. Even with 3 cars. Here we go, 3 on 3. Oh, we're definitely going to get this one to the outside. Absolutely. We're at 61 laps here. 4 more laps left remaining in stage 1. And now Randy Bell, still trying to stay on the bumper, but now we're looking at the... No! Oh no! All right, well, caution's back here.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. I just woke up from a coma. I'm several light years from my apartment. And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us. The sun is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this says.
I'm just a teacher at Grover Cleveland Middle.
You have a doctorate in molecular biology. I need you to come with us. This is Project Hail Mary. The sun is not the only star dying. Every star was infected by its neighbor, except one.
Why?
We don't know.
Which is why we built a ship to go there and find out.
It's 11.9 light years away. The astronauts die in space.
It's what you Americans would call a long shot.
Hail Mary. I get it. Who on earth is going to sign up for this?
If we do nothing, everything on this planet will go extinct.
You'll find a solution.
You are my solution.
I put the knot in astronaut. I've never done anything. I've never done a spacewalk. I can't even moonwalk. I understand the stakes. I do. My place is in the classroom.
The world is counting on you.
This might be very hard for you to understand. But some people are not good at things.
You know who you are. You're gonna do great.
I conquered zero T in 5 hours.
Object approaching.
Oh my God. So I met an alien. He's kind of growing on me. At least he's not growing in me, you know, which was a concern for a little while. I'm Grace. I'm gonna call you Rocky. Thumbs up. No, that's thumbs down. You would do the thumbs up. It's close enough.
All right, sorry everyone. I'm still under a little bit of a cancel. Sorry, we're having a little bit of technical difficulties here, but we are under caution, so stick with me as we will be back here hopefully shortly with everything upright. All right, give me one moment here. Get this guy to respond. Okay. Sorry, just trying to get all the bugs worked out here. We're just having ourselves just a couple issues, but been a minute. Sometimes Iracing likes to make little issues with us and all of that. So, I do need to do one more thing, and I think it should be good. So stick with me. I'm just gonna throw us over this one more time.
Hang on,
Bear with
we're
me,
not going green.
and
Not
I'll be
going.
right.
Please state your name.
Ryland Grace. I just woke up from a coma. I'm several light years from my apartment. And I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut. I'm not an astronaut.
If you don't go, you die. With the rest of us. The sun is dying. You are the only scientist who might know what this says.
All right, now we're back. I believe we are back, folks. Oh, absolutely. And I think if we are back, let's we're going to go into stage 2. So we're at lap 64 going up to 65. So I believe this is going to be our stage. Yes, it is. We're going to be going into stage 2 from here. So we're still under caution. We're going to go into stage 2, but let's get a gander at our points here as I'm just trying to get myself sped back up. My bad, everybody. You know, sometimes just don't know when it comes to technology, but we do the best we can, right? All right, Trevor Baxter leading the way here, going to get some points. You see that little icon down there, going to signal our points winners here. Second position, 33, Randy Belk. And the 33 third is going to go to the number 5, Daniel Best. Tommy Welch in the 11, fourth. 5th, Bradley Knobster in the 87. Good job, Bradley. 7th car, holding strong, Scott Jones, 6th position. 7th is going to be the 96 of Paul De Niro. 8th is going to go to the 22 of Travis Holland. And 9th, Brandon Lopez in the 10 car. 10th position, rounding out the last of your points here for stage 1, will be the 37 of Ty Robinson. But right now, Trevor Baxter, your race leader.
Hang on, we're not going green. Not going green.
Okay, so it looks like we are delayed out one more time. Looks like we are just kind of getting the field back to. I know we went under caution. I'm not going to know what that was, so it's going to be a mystery caution, unfortunately, because it happened right as the thingamajig went sideways on us, literally. So, woo! We good, though. We good. So while we got some time, let's look it over. Let's catch anybody up who is just tuning in. And a little late to the party, like I tend to be. All right. Yeah, there we go. Stages. Stage 1 was at lap 65. Stage 2 will be lap 95. You'll see up there in the top right hand of your corner with the little caution thing by Jig. And then stage 3 will be 27 laps. When it comes down to what we're looking for, we should be able to make it. So we're looking at open setup snide, 3 sets of tires, pit windows, going to be that 33 to 40, call it that, okay? Right now, but I think we have the abilities to make it on fuel, so that shouldn't be an issue from here on over. We did get an awesome green flag stop. That was great. It got some black flags out of it. Definitely some tickets being thrown, but that's what we got there on that one. As then, of course, we have. Let's see. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. Oh, teams. Don't forget here. VSR right there, sealing in that first position. Viper. We got Mad Dog Racing, RSR in 4th, 5th, Salem Motorsports, and Naughty Boys in the 6th position. As here we go, we're gonna bring it down for some pits. Okay, so we're gonna strategize this thing best we can. It looks like the sun has come out, so let's see what that may be doing to the track. Will that hinder some of these guys? I mean, it's open setup, so you can make these adjustments, and you can make those right here, right now. Tommy Welch. And that Robin Hood car, I love it. Look, race off. Some tires. Ooh. Pacey gets the win off pit road here. See everyone filing out. Actually going to leave some spots on that one, but again, we are going to again set him back up, rock him back up for this next stage here, stage 2, inbound and down. Okay, let's see. I just want to make sure I was all rattled there for a minute, dude. I was like, no, you didn't. And you're like, yeah, I did. So, well, At least the stream was okay. Yeah. I think it's iRacing sometimes. Sometimes it just does that to me. It'll lock me up when I'm watching, more or less. It never happens when I'm racing. You get it. All right, stage 2. And checking over some more of my... Oh, yeah. So, again, here we go. Next week, checking it out. We got Texas Motor Speedway, May 3rd. So check us out there. We're going to be same race time, same race channel here for Front Row Broadcasting. New here, we always do appreciate that support. So, and support the drivers. Come out here, support these guys. Give her hollers. I'm gonna try to keep manipulating my stuff. I didn't bring up my chats right now or nothing. I don't really do the chats.
Not going green.
Unfortunately.
Not going
Okay, so
green.
we're gonna delay it one more time around, and we'll get it right. I'm gonna double check with these guys here. Yeah, check in with Nesta over at Mad Dog. 1 second here. Guys, everything okay? Everything good?
Got to go up top, or no?
Hey, it's Chris Paul Hamas in the booth, you guys.
Chris,
you guys got a copy?
Who is it?
It's Chris in the booth.
Chris who?
Your broadcaster.
I got him. I'm gonna wave him around.
Everything okay?
Go, Chris. There you go.
They seem to be super busy right now. Okay, yep. No, we are good. We are good. Let me get back to my seat, right? Put on my seat belt because it's about ready to get gnarly here. Okay. Now sitting up here, everyone's now lining up. Okay, we got everyone filed up. That's what we're doing right now. What we're doing here, folks, is we are handing out the cards. Okay, dealing out the deck. And I hope they drew some good cards. All right, Pacey Wignet is leading the way and going to give us this green flag start here for stage 2. We have the pace truck, lights out. Everyone's shaped up, formed up. We're ready to go. See some incredible racing for stage 1. Lots of side-by-side action. The outside line tends to hold it for times. Then all of a sudden the inside. I think it's just a mix of what kind of powerhouses you get in each lane. You definitely see the differences though. So you see some pretty strong cars out here that can drive up through the field and remain. So right now we're looking. Randall Lopez still holding strong. 10 cars, 10 places, 10 spots up in second position. On that outside, we're gonna fire them off once again.
Green, green, green.
Green, all kinds. We out of here. Go for stage 2. Yeah, buddy. All right, here we go. So got a good group of cars out here still left. Liking all this so far. All right, everyone's getting caught up. Beautiful. Outside line, Ty Robinson, 37. Showing us how it's done. 10 car, Brandon Lopez giving good support. 1 car, Trevor Baxter, he's going to jump to the bottom now. And he's got some help with him. I believe that's going to be Mr. Daniel Best himself, huh? Possibilities are going wild. As you got the 5 car Best giving some big old shoves to that 1 car. And Trevor Baxter back to the race lead. As you got the outside line falling off fast. And now we have the 34, Scott Farrell. He's going to get up here getting this fight now. as he's going to go ahead and look for some support. Here comes that support right now of in the form of the 37 of Ty Robinson. Robinson now going to try to ease up nice and gently like he did the bump right here. Just trying to lean on him now. Hardcore status. Let's try to get this choo-choo train going. And he is now picking up some speed. Laying on that bump right now, buddy. We try to go somewhere. We go places. Heck yeah, he is. He's like going by the 11th car. Tommy Welch, not Robin Hood. Trying to rob the rich and get to the needy. And right now, we need some position, as that's what the 11 is thinking. And we need to hold on to that position. He's doing so. Good tough line on the inside here. I'm liking it. But here we go. Outside line starting to shape up here. Could that? No. Okay, I was going to say, you only have 2 cars, man. If you two make it, definitely a problem. Baxter and Best are leading the bottom here, along with Wignett in the 02. Scott Farrell in the 34. He's charging the hardcore on the outside, trying to get this run moving. We've seen it happen over and over again throughout tonight's race, especially in stage 1, with this outside line just gets hooked up and they go roaring past that inside line. But right now, we're not quite seeing it happen, but it does take a minute for it to shape up, and all of a sudden blink, they'll be 4 wide again. I mean, that was great. That was awesome. Too bad I can't go back to that. Shoot. I was just thinking out. Right now, still side by side. This outside. Now we're gonna go really high to the outside. Maybe just getting some air. I'm thinking, yeah, keeping that car nice and cool. So when it does come time to go, they're gonna go. No, they're gonna stay out there. All right. So we do have some. The 33 and the 96. These 2 guys were a good, strong force in that front end of the field here. The fitness end of the field. And right now, they feel themselves, stagnant in traffic and mired in a lot of aero. Now, it's going to be hard for them to get all the way up forward again. But the 1 car of Trevor Baxter still leading the way with the 5 and Daniel Best on his bumper. 02. Pacey, Tommy Welch, Dawson Kep, Bradley Knopster. Go for gearbox running him. So this is where the outside line is going to start. You see the 34 Scott Farrell. Farrell on the outside. Farrell's going to have himself a little bit of, he's going to have Ty and Robinson in the 37. He's going to be support car there, so it's going to be up to those guys. Now the 10 needs to close that gap. He is. Let's go over to Ty Robinson here. It's right next door. Yep, we just hopped over to this bumper. 22 now is going to come back. Travis Holland. So now this is stacking up, and you see that starting to fall off the outside line. But the 8 car is going to charge in. See what the 8 car can get done. Where is the 8 car? All right. Sorry, I lost my little train there for a minute, but so we got some guys who are on pit road. Nice little overview look. We're gonna go side by side. Trying to build some momentum back up on that outside lane. Tommy Welch still holding good with that, but Scott Farrell, he is right behind the 30. Oh, that's Michael Reeves, but he is a lap down, but he's gonna hard charger, and if he has to get his lap back to Hardway, maybe do so, right? If caution comes out and he's a leader, he gets a lap back to Hardway. But I do believe he may be the first car lap. No? Yeah, maybe the first car lap down. We'll find out. A little confusing back there, but it shows him back in 19th position. Oh, maybe he's like 6th. I'm not sure. But anyways, he's a lap down car. He's gonna mix it up. Why not? Right? Get up there, try to help your teammates. Take up that position from someone else who's going to try to get up there and not help him. 02's getting a good push by the 34. Now 34 of Scott Farrell. He's doing some work. He's doing some real good work right now. Let's try to do a driver view. Let's watch his tip while we're in here. On board with Farrell. We got a possible 3 wide. These guys stuck in the middle with you. Yeah, we need to get out of this. 3 wide, stuck in the middle with you. Absolutely. Woo! 10 car, Brandon Lopez jumping high to the outside. He's going to try to do the impossible, at least thus far, which is lead this very outside lane to victory, at least to the front. And now it does look as if Farrell's going to jump on board. This is going to be one of the first times that we've seen this outside, like outside lane, really have the momentum. And now they're really going now. Setting some sails on the outside. Loving it. 18 tried to jump out there. Does look like that did more harm than good, as we're still on board with Joshua. Look back at, or not, go right here. Let's do a little more top here. Okay, so he's going to bail, leave those guys, so he's going to jump down to the bottom. Good view right here, like this. 24 Will. Looks like that's the 27 of Josh Collins. We haven't talked about him much either yet, so I'd like to jump on board with him, take a look-see. Car. Fast cat right here is what he is. I do like that 34's car though too. I think it looks nice, I like the color. Viper. Turn a Tango. Love it. Okay, so high to the outside. Again, once again, they're going to try to challenge it. The 33, Randy Belk. We've seen him up here in the front, so maybe he's trying to figure out something or create something. One of the two, right? Who knows? But it looked like they were figuring something out there for a minute. So maybe toward the end of these runs, get to the outside and use that momentum, break these lines up, you know, and separate the energy, and you may be able to get further. So far, they're doing just that. 7th to Jones still on the hunt. Nicholas France is there. He's holding down the caboose right now. Rear of the field. Let's jump on board and see what his field looks like. Jumping on board. So he could be saving fuel, but he got a great view. So what he's doing right now, anything go a wire right, anything go sideways, go south, he's going to go ahead and jump on them, break something fierce, and let all that explode in front of him. So again, different strategies that could be played here in this evening's race, especially in this style of a race. Here we go, Pacey. He's got the pace of things. He does, man. He's picking up the paces. These guys starting to rip it on the outside. Here we go. They are gone. 5 cars up now. Oh, talk about a run. Now they're going to jump down to the bottom. All 5 of them. And they just literally put the one car who was leading back to 8th like that. And in doing so, of course, that does stall them up, which is now going to give, who is that masked character there? We got the 7 of Jones still working the outside line, but he's right in front of him. So that's the other 7 car. Who that is? I don't know. Oh, wait. No, that's it. He says that's a 42. Oh, no, that's a 17 Nicholas Front. Oh, anyways. Oh, I thought we had a. Oh, these guys are checking it out, man. Okay, so watch this. You're gonna watch these 3 cars: James Nesta, Joshua Sanchez, Scott Farrell. All right, all these guys. So watch this line right here, all the way back to. Here comes Baxter. Watch this Or who was he taking with him? Oh yeah, Robin Hood himself. He got tight. See that at 11? When he got up to the bumper like that, just wrong time, wrong place in the center of the turn. He got tight, lost his momentum. Bam! There, now he got him momentum back. He gave him a good shot right there, brother. Okay, now and he's gonna have some help right in front of him. So this outside lane with Trevor Baxter, and who's out in front of him? Dawson, is it? Or no, that's Nesta, the 29. James Nesta gonna pick up the 1 and see if these guys can make some ground. I guess. I think that, yeah. But right now, no, sorry, I was wrong. Not the first time. Oh, that was it. Dawson. Is that Bradley? Maybe. Oh, that's right, because it's Michael Reeves. It keeps he's not up here. He's still left down. Hopefully he can get that lap back, and that'll put him back up in contention for some points and possibly the win at the end. But right now we're lap 82, and we're going to start it up once again. So we got when in doubt, hammer out, right? Heck yeah, dude! Go to the gearbox here, big shove-ins. They're not making a lot of ground, and they're going to separate. So let's actually go back to Baxter's car. Yep, that's why. So let's do speed. He's damaged big time. Oh yeah, I thought I'd seen that from up there. So he does not need to lead. He needs to be the guy chasing and supporting. And he better get up there too because he does not want to lose this draft. So he needs to choo-choo along a little bit quicker. So they need to get him fixed before he starts to lead. Oh, here we go. Carpenter's pitting. Oh. No, Chris is. Sorry, Chris is. All right, lap 84 of 95 for stage 2. We're going to be coming up to 10 laps left remaining in stage 2. Single file efforts at the moment with James Nesta leading the way. But we got to make a little bit of action out there. Possibly. Oh no, he's pitting. Not. All right, single filed out thus far. Stage 2 happening right now. Let's look over the stages here. So again, we had stage 1 at lap 65. I like that. I did like that a lot. It did. We got that green flag stop, and that was stupendous. I love that. And then of course we had the 95 lapper, or 95 laps, but stage 2 will end us there. We have a 27 lap run at the end. So that will be the shortest run of the evening, and that will be in stage 2. That's going to be quite interesting. It's going to be all go, no quit, big, And of course, brought to you by MARRS Properties and Door to Door Cup Series. Still lined up tough, single file, but here comes the outside line. Running fast right now. And they're trying to close the gap, close the ground, because they know it's going to take some time to find their optimal position for the end of the stage 3, and they know that it is coming in here. The end of stage 2 is coming soon, because the outside line starting to stack up and try to get going once again as well. This time, well, the 34 is out there with now the 37 of Ty Robinson. It's just going to be those two to try to go 3 wide. But we're going to be looking up to Scott Jones on the outside versus the 8 car, who is lapped down but still filling in the hole there and filling in that spot. 7 car trying to get this outside line to run once again. 10 car is going to try to come in on his bumper. Let's see what kind of support that he can muster up here. All right, that's all on him. That's the pusher right there, and then he needs support on his bumper, closing that gap. Woo! And we seen some side drafting there off the 7 car. Yes, the 7 car of Jones was doing some aggressive side drafting, which is what you're gonna need here to stall these guys up. Now, yeah, Scott Jones is trying to lead this outside line. He is. Ooh, getting a little wiggles down there on the bottom. 04. Dawson. Oh, that's why. He got a bumper of best right there. Whoa! Yeah, okay, Best just shoots to the outside there. Best looking for the run. Uh-oh. We got some more action happening here. Lead being changing. The 7 car of Scott Jones ran up there. 02 Pacey shut him down, but under attack once again by the 96 of Paul De Niro. De Niro now is working the bottom. Yeah. So yeah, Dino is. Yeah, get that one right too. Ooh, here we go. Got a fat run happening on the outside of 02. She going for her. Pacey now getting up against the fence. Gonna share some draft with the wall there. And it's working. They're gaining some ground on the outside and the inside. Here comes the 02. Charging hard. First time tonight. Here comes the outside. Doesn't quite get there across the line, but we're there. Energy is built up. We're 3 wide. Stacked and looking good. 5 laps left remaining in stage 2. They're going to try to go for it all here. We're stacked up 3 wide. Outside line's looking quick. We got Paul in the on the bottom. We got Pacey in the middle. Stuck in the middle with you. The other. Brandon Lopez. Oh, Venus is picking up. Middle lane, 7 car. Jones trying to take her. Oh, contact! They're wrecking. Oh. It looks like it's flashing the 8 at me of Michael Rivas. Let's see how this one unfolds here, and I believe they may be for stage. All right, slowing it down. Contact. Oh, so yeah, so it looks like. So the 8 just was following along with the bumpers, you can see, right? He's just following along. And so when they went down, he just assumed that they're going into the turn, it looks, right? So he just turns all the way down. He just keeps going. Yeah, there's a line down there. And then, boom! Contact. Oh, bummer, dude. That was a 34. Scott Farrell, he gets a piece of her. Yeah, Best looked like he may got a little something, but that was about it. Oh, bummer. All right, so this guy's going to bring it in and get her fixed. Let's see, we're at lap 92, so let's stick right here and give us just a quick minute and see where this is going to land here. Because if they stretch this out, then that means, well, yeah, they have to, right? Yeah, so we're kind of, I'm in limbo here because we're coming up to 93, so that'd be a 1 lap. That's not going to make any sense. So they would, yeah, they'd definitely be calling the stage here, I believe. Well, let's just in case they do, we're going to do a preemptive strike here is what we're going to do. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, so let's try to have a little bit of fun here with stage 2 and get those winners back up again. Yeah, that's right. Okay, now this will be for stage 2. If this goes to the end of stage, I believe it will. Or maybe not. These guys are pitting. Might be a ploy for it, but we're still going to show it. Okay, so possible winners for stage 2 if this doesn't go green in time. Scott Jones in the 7, Brandon Lopez in the 10, 33, Randy Bell in 3rd, 4th will be the 37, Ty Roberts in 5th, 24 of Will Hewitt. Unofficial results, of course, remind you on. Joshua Sanchez, the 18, 6th position. Daniel Best in the 5, in the 7th position. No 4 of Dawson Cap, 8th, 9th, Josh Collins, 10th, Travis Hollins. Hollins, cool. That's preliminary report. Okay, so don't write that in the books, but right now Scott Jones is your leader. That will be your stage points winners in that matter. Okay, so if this does stretch out, so we're gonna hang out here just for one more second because if they have the still, yeah, we're still single file, so we're gonna go get some tires, fuel, reset us for this final stage. And speaking of fuel, let's go get some of our own. As I'm going to take a break, be back here in just one moment.
I have waited long enough. The time has come to claim what is rightfully mine.
The Empire's supply lines are vulnerable. We hit them here, and the galaxy will take notice.
A former student seeks to disrupt our Empire. Bring me Maul, Vader. Alive or broken.
You took my sister and my world. Now I'm coming for you. This was not the plan, but we are too far to turn back now.
The Empire's time is over. It's time for Crimson Dawn.
You cannot win, Maul.
Since time began, man has gazed at the stars and he has wondered, am I alone? So much talk of AI and big tech today. Virtual worlds, what are they going to look like? When will we get there?
Pack it up, pack it in. As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record. Pack it up, pack it in.
Ready on the right, ready on the left. Ready on the right, ready on the left.
Welcome back, race fans. You got Chris Paul Amos here once again with FRB and door-to-door sim racing. All this brought to you by MARRS, property for the MARRS Cup Series 2026. Great, stage 3. This is it, and this is the shootout right here. So shoot them out. This is gonna be you laying it all out there on the line. Points are in. Where you finish is where you finish, and on top of which there are some cars out, so you're not going to finish terrible. So you're going to see drivers taking more risk than reward that is going to be offered. At least that's my thoughts. But we do have a plethora of cars still left in tonight's field, almost 20 cars out of, well, we almost had 30 tonight. All right, so liking that a lot when it comes to our numbers. And here we go. for the last time. Hopefully, we'll see. We'll find out. Going to go green for stage 3.
Green, green, green.
All right, going through the gears. Up speed and over digger. Feel bad for him sometimes, but he does give us like the coolest view. Okay, outside lines picking up that the strength quickly. Oh. And we have some movement on a possible 3 wide. Negative. We're going to go back to 2 wide, and then now we're going to stack them up here on the inside. We got a good 4-car run. Oh, there you go. There we go. So we got a 4-car run with, looks like the 33 now. Now 33, Randy. Uh-oh, caution. Out. What? What happened? Okay, something happened here, and I'm not sure what, and it's not letting us know. Oh, you know what? That was it. They raced to caution. Okay, now that's going to let it. Okay, so now, okay, I'm glad we did that then. So some guys pitted, some guys didn't. Here we go. Zooming in. As now that brings out our caution. This is our stage break. Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, so we did go back green. So we're in stage 3 now. That was the end of stage 2. Sorry. Getting my feelers back for this again. Read the room, Chris, right? I know. It's my bad. So we're under caution one more time. But the cool thing is, let's see who did what from what as we're going to go back into it one more time. All right. Oh, let's take the green away. Let's go back to caution. And let's bring up my doohickeys one more time. Bounces back to stage 2. There we go. It's the timing. I'm so built for this shorter thing, and then the longer. Yeah. Anyways, whatever. All right. So silver winner's up. There we go. All right. Let's bust him out one more time here. Scott Jones in the 7, gonna be your official stage 1 winner. Once he gets past all the RVs. Yep, there he is. All right, and then Brandon Lopez is gonna be. So Naughty Boy is gonna take some points there. That's great. They need that. Help them out with the rankings at this moment here. Bothering me. There we go. All right, Brendan Lopez is going to be in that 2nd position, that 10 car. Whit Hewitt, the 3rd position. 4th Daniel Best. 5th Joshua Sanchez. Randy Belk in the 6th position. 7th will be Ty Robinson in the 37. The 22 of Travis Holland is in the 8th position. 27 of Josh Collins in the 9th position. Rounding out your points, Pacey Wiggett in that 10th spot. And we're going to bring him in for pits. The guys who just pitted earlier will stay out, take over the lead position, and then these guys are going to go ahead, bring it on down, get their stuff done for stage 3, and then we're going to go back green once again. Yeah. And then we get to do it again. All right. So, sorry for my confusions there. I was just a little ahead of myself in that matter. Stage 1 winner. And the race off pit road. But Pacey will take it. Paul, these guys all pitted and earlier. Now they're going to stay out, get to the front here. So Tommy will be the first car out of the pits here. He'll be in 5th position. Daniel Best, 6th. Brandon Lopez, 7th, 8th, Ty Robinson, Randy Belk in 9th, 10th, Joshua Sanchez, running out that top 10. Got Travis Holland right back here, Dawson Cap, Josh Collins, Nicholas Franz. All making the way back out on track. Basie Wiggett leading the way. Now we are looking to go green for stage 3. See what else we have here to go over. So we went over that. All right. Okay, so I don't plan on taking any other breaks from here, so let's take one more. Just want to make sure I look over everything one more time here. And it just has me all sketched out, you know? I'm like, hey, you all better be working good. I hate it when it does that on me. Okay, sounds like our cars are looking good. Actually, no, we're good. We're going to go 2 to go. Oh, yeah, let me go grab that, actually. Okay, I'll be right back.
I wanted a normal life. Everyone I've ever cared about, they don't remember me. Maybe that's a good thing. But when everyone forgets who you are...
All units, we have an armored vehicle.
Maybe it's time for a fresh start. I thought I could leave it behind.
These streets have become a war zone.
But some responsibilities don't let you go.
I feel like I know him. Look around you, Spider-Man. We don't need you.
Maybe the world doesn't need Spider-Man, but I do.
You think you're saving them? Or the disease, Spider-Man?
Pack it up, pack it in. As simple as, or even easier than, playing a record.
No, it's not. Okay? Let's be real about it.
Ready on the right. Ready on the
It is
left.
not easy. Welcome back, everybody. All right, stage 3. Last stage of the evening. 27 hot laps. This is going to be your short shoot and scoot of the evening. Can't mess this one up because now we're done with stages. Okay. All right. I'm just going to stick with the nitty gritty and we're going to get to business now. Hopefully this is going to be a good one. All right, well, hopefully we can drop kick this pace car. I'm hoping that drop the kick the pace truck for the very last time. I think that's just going to be fantastic. Basie Wiggett, linking us out for the final time, stage 3. And we're gone. He got himself a decent start, but look for everybody to start slinking on up. And they're already galloping a lot of that outside line to be getting all the momentum when it comes to this backstretch right here. One car, Baxter, look, he may be out there trying to show some ponies here. Oh, dang it. You mean that stupid caution thing? I gotta get used to that. Trying to show some ponies. He's looking for it. Not enough, though. Maldonado is and has a hot rod tonight. He has had one, seems like all evening. That 96 keeps finding his way right back to the front. 0-2 Basie Wiggett is in that second position, holding strong on the bottom along with its 29 of James Nesta. Daniel Best, that fourth position. Tommy Welch is round out your top 5. Trevor Baxter now getting in that one car up to speed here with looks like the 37th. Ty has had himself tremendous power in that car this evening, and he is looking to try to get these guys to motor up a little bit closer here. Slow these guys down some. Nicholas Grant trying to close the gap, close the distance here. His outside line needs to shape up ever so slightly. And here comes, who's going to come over here? Who's coming to the outside here? I believe that's 22 of Travis Hollins, maybe? Oh, he's on the inside. The 37 and the 24. Okay, yeah, 24, that's Will. Will's going to try to close the gap here and make this and get this train up to speed. He's doing so. That caboose guy is super duper important. The way they split this air. And here they go, lined up nice and tough down this backstretch right now. We got a drag race. Heck yeah, we does. James Nessa on the outside along with Vest here. Oh, he's up there side drafting, stalling him up, but he needs the O2 to come up with him so he doesn't lose that power from his pusher. In the so O2 needs to follow him up a little more, but that worked. That stopped them. That's exactly what they need to do. Like, how do you stop that outside line? Get up there, side draft his ass off exit. That's what you do. And he did. Fantastic. Puts a stopping to him. Now he's going to come down. 29's going to side draft. And 5's going to come down side draft. 02's a little squirrel dog right there. Down 11. Now they're going to lose that momentum. And, man, there they go. Taking off. Zoom, zoom, buddy. 29's going to stick back tied to the outside. He's going to fake out the 10 of Brendan Lopez as Lopez thinks he's going to go superhero status to the front row. He does go to the front row, but he does not go to the front. As we are now drag racing once again. Outside line showing some decent momentum here, but inside line showing some incredible strength. Holding the numbers on the bottom here, more numbers on the outside, plus they tend to get more of a rip run on exit to 2, and yet the bottom lane still holding tough as we drag race across that line. And around down the outside goes that 29, the 5, and the 1. Now trying to get closer in combat here, but the 96 just will not let go of that bumper right now, and I really hope he don't blow this dang thing up, especially this late in the game. So let's look into this. Oh, wrong camera, wrong camera. There we go. And he's gonna roll to the outside now. Now here, okay, so that was probably it. He probably did overheat right there. He was pushing for quite the minute. So he said, instead of me losing ground, I'm gonna gain ground. I'm gonna jump to the outside, let my car cool off, pick up the 29, which he does. Jumps to the outside, picks up the 29. Brilliant move by the 96 and Paul to the outside. As now he's gonna be able to cool his car off, keep his positions up toward the front here, and maybe even take over this race lead if he can get a good huge shove out and about and past the 10 of Brandon Lopez, and it is doing so thus far. Getting a little bit of a run here now. As you see the rest of the field holding strong, holding tough. I'm loving this. Everybody lined up super professionally, trying to split that aerodynamic like pros. And now Paul, he's going to jump back down to the bottom, it looks like, and that's going to open up the outside line to the Nesta now. Let's see how Nesta's car is going to hold in the leader position. The leader of the line. Nessa now to the outside, picks up the momentum off the 5's bumper here. 5, you know, he knows how to get her pushed and get her done. Back on the lead, or no, he's been on the lead lap. It's the 8 car that we're looking at. Michael Reeves, he was way off track. Back to the back to the skins here. And we got the 1 car on the outside. Trevor Baxter, the 96, and 3 wide. The 37, Ty Robinson, he's going to come out of nowhere here. And here he comes to save the day. 37 down to the outside as they go drag race, but the 96 going to outpower them all in the center. 10 car down to the bottom. Lopez trying to just hold strong to the bottom. He's doing so. Has some friends down there as well, but we're going to see Nesta go continue on the outside. Paul jumps down to the bottom. Picks up the bottom, but loses the top and the momentum now, and they're going to race by him. 29 now to the race lead. 29, James Ness is going to get himself a little bit of time out in front. Nice clean air, 5 car pushing him, but 5 car is linked and locked up to his bumper. He is going to have to breathe, and he is going to have to breathe that car something fierce and soon. That car did back up to 24, backs up, and he gets himself the gap, gets it out of line. You see he's already hot. So he gets that car out of line, gets it back over to his bumper now, gets it cooled off. He's going to contact again, give him another shove. 24 is going to try to ride support best he can. Doesn't want to get on his bumper and push him. Not right now. He just wants to be there close, so that way it takes the air off that 5's car and allows him to stay stuck to that bumper as long as he wants to. So if their teammates is where they get the radio back and forth and state, hey, I'm getting hot, get off my bumper, give me some room so I don't get ran over. Right now, the outside line's doing work, but the inside line is hammering it out. Look at a 96. Let's take a ride with the 96 on the right front. Yes. Okay, right front action right here. He's going to side draft the living, out of these guys right here. Just doing all he can. And now he lost that. But when he side drafts super hard on the outside line, he loses his own momentum on the inside line. So it takes him a second. Now here he comes. Yeah, big push right here. See if he's going to try to get up next to these guys. Try to side draft them ever so slightly. Woo! That got tight. Oh my goodness. That's side drafted, my man. Yeah! I think he's going to rip this thing right there. Go right down the side of him. Oh, contact. Little kiss to the fender. Are you kidding me? To the lead for a moment. Oh, they drag race back across the line. Oh, I love it. Oh, down the backstretch to the line. And Nesta picks up the horsepower and the momentum by the 5 and the 24, working superbly together. 4 cars on the outside, now 5, 6. Oh, good 6 cars on the outside. Even numbers, it seems, so this could be a really good race. We got 13 laps remaining. Will this thing stay green the entire way? I will be just thrilled if it does. I mean, y'all can nuke at the end, that's fine, but keep this up. This is fantastic. I'm so proud of you boys right now. I mean, all the drivers must be stoked, having themselves one hell of a race. These are what you come here for. This is why you come to iRacing and to league racing. It's to get the opportunity to run like this, run for points, long green flag runs, strategy, chess moves, you name it. Fantastic stuff with the 1 car now moving him as well. Oh my goodness, Brandon Lopez powerhousing on the outside along with the 29 James Nesta all over the bumper, but getting a little squirrel dog there. You see the car starting to move around. The pushes are going to start becoming even more tremendous, and they're going to be less likely to lift. So, that's just going to be what it goes. 10 cars jumping down to the bottom. Nesta hold strong to the outside. So I'm thinking hopefully that the 10 learns this lesson right now, that it seems like the middle lane is going to be the call. So regardless if someone dives down past you with the number of cars right now, it seems like the middle lane is going to be the call. Oh my goodness! Nesta gets a push. Will he save it? Oh, slaps the fence. Saves it though. Brings it back on the track, but he is something fierce wounded. And I believe that's going to take him out of combat and tonight's race. Oh, man. Whereas we are still green, though. And the field is scared. We got blink-a-lots happening right behind the 24. I believe that was the 18. 18's now going to go. Okay, here we go. Shicey. Oh, we got movement all over. There is no momentum, so it's going to be individual momentums coming into play here until we start to single file out. So watch out for a lot of this right here of guys not clear and trying to hold on to the momentum. So now we're going to single file back up. We're looking at this back here, Will, the 24, the 11 of Tommy. Those guys almost got into it right there. You see that, right? And now the top 4 are lined up, but you still got everybody still on that single file. So they got plenty of time to line this thing back up and single file up so that way they can get a run on this race leader, which is Trevor Baxter. And I'm sure that the way he's looking in points in that second position, he does not want, he wants to stay up here exactly where he's at, but the rest of these guys in the hunt for the championship does not. So they want to take him a little bit further away from that throne and close the points gap. As you see him still single filed out here. Everybody just ripping around tonight's track. I'm loving it. Talladega, how it's meant to be done. Right here. Door-to-door race. They put on an exceptional race. And for you drivers out there looking for a spot, come on in. All right, if you got some talent, He'll look him up. Outside, Casey Wiggett in the 0-2. Baxter's now going to drop to the bottom, outside line. So he got juked. You can go higher. Okay, it's all if they want to go with him. Now there's just not enough cars left on the field to have an abundance of energy and positive momentum. So they're going to have to, whoa, contact there. Both drivers going for the same real estate. So basically, they're going to have to muster up every last little bit of energy they have to a positive force to get the runs they're going to be looking for. They're not going to be able to get these fat runs anymore. Now we got 4 or 5 cars on the outside, same on the inside. So it's going to be a lot harder to get that slingshots they've been used to all evening. All right, so now the 96, Paul, back to the outside. Again, this cat's been fast all night. Now he has the 33 of Randy Bell. Randy, this guy. Oh no! Contact!
Yellow flag is out.
Yellow flag is out. Baxter's around. Oh man. All right, let's see if we can rewind it back here. Slow her down. 10 comes up. Clips the 5. Yep, 5 of Daniel Best gets turned down. Gets a hold of, oh my god, just barely gets him. Gets him sideways, so the one car. Oh, he gets clobbered on that right rear. Good evasive there by, I believe that was Scott Jones. No, it was not. That was a Collins or something, maybe. No, I was wrong there too. That was a Travis Hollins. I was close there. Great evasive by Hollins here. Let's rewind this one back, take a ride on board with Hollins. Oh. All right, riding on board Hollins right now. Whoa. Yeah, buddy. So he had plenty of room down there on that bottom right there. But you see, that was just a little further back to see there, but okay, here's Best, and he just gets turned right here. So the 10 just comes up, grabs a hold of his left rear right there, and then he barely slaps the SBR car of Baxter. Oh, man. Ouch. So that's going to definitely leave some marks there on those cars. Brings everybody back together, but lessens the field. So it's a double-edged sword. But leading the way is going to be Baldinello in the 96. So awesome, buddy. Okay, so we are looking... Oh, wait. Let me show that one more time. Sorry. 7 laps. We're going to have a 5-lap shootout here in just a minute. Let's see. Bring this on back here. Oh, wrong one. All right, so we have, again, we're coming to the end of this thing. Loving this one. This is just fantastic. Good running here. I know we're going to have some kind of some kind of wrecks and stuff at the end. Granted, given. Everyone's going for it, right? But I'll just give me a moment here to come and chat with you guys. There you go. All right, let's bring it on out here. Stretch our legs a little. So, man, what we've seen this evening here is some dicey dice. The outside line seems to have the momentum, but we've seen some good side drafting there and really learning how to pull these guys back. We did see that outside line really putting it up there for the first time. And we'll see if maybe that plays its ugly role at the end of this thing when there's nowhere left to run. But I don't know. Anyways, thank you everyone for tuning in tonight. Again, make sure you hit that like and subscribe. And again, if you're looking for anything when it comes to door to door, these guys are putting on an amazing program. So yeah, check them out and continue to follow along. Really appreciate all the support. And hit those noties too, because again, I just kind of go on pretty quick. So it'd be good to get that heads up when we're going live. But let's get back to the action, as I believe we are going to be going into... Yep. We're going in 1 to go. And we're going to go back green. All right. Get back into my race seat. Okay. All right, good luck, drivers. You're gonna need it. Woo. All right, we got everybody caught up. So who's ever left here is here, and we do. We got 17 cars still left on the lead lap. So not bad, boys. Good job. Hella good job. We got ourselves a good finish about ready to be had right now. Whoa! And let's see. Reeves back on the lead lap. Farrell is not. Bailey's out. So yeah, but Farrell is not. He's still twisting some laps. It's all good. About ready to take the grade. Hopefully for the last time. I want to see these guys up to speed, get some time so they can pull off some amazing chess played beautifully maneuvers to take this flag. I love it. All right, it's gonna be pretty awesome. 96, Paul Dinero. Dinero. Something. Lead us off. Come on, Paul. Looking for that green flag. And we are green, all kinds. Drop down hammer one last time. He's gonna quickly pick up the outside and the 33. These guys are gonna separate here. But that is going to bring them back together pretty quickly. Now, the 96, the 33, jump to the bottom. It's going to be defense. This is going to be a defensive deal. And hopefully the outside line does not have... Oh, my goodness, we have a car sideways and a possible... There was one car... I don't know who that was. Oh, Jones! No, bro! In the 7! He had himself a great run, but he's going to keep it green. But we'll take his chances for winning this thing and having a good finish. Right now, that's not where the 33 and 96 want to be. As soon as this 33 goes to breathe, this pack is going to... Oh, my goodness! There we go again. 2 more guys. Oh, 3 wide, we are still green. 3 wide, 33 of Ready Milk. Paul on the outside, the 0-2 of Pacey. Going for it all on the outside. And I was telling you, that was something that to watch for, was that third. Oh, it was not clear. The 10 was not clear. Almost wrecked them all right there. Still got plenty of time left. 3 laps left remaining in tonight's race. Randy Milk in the 33, leading the way. But for how long? 3 laps is an eternity here. Brandon Lopez in the 10, sitting in 2nd position. Paul in the 96, now in 3rd. Ty Robertson, he showed some speed. He's going to take this outside line and this run with, oh my goodness, 96, that was sketchy. He got, he's going to keep running. They're going to keep running. Brandon Lopez, and now. Nesta sideways. Holland gets around him. Lopez still leading. Pacey to the outside. Joshua Sanchez in the 18. He gets turned. Oh, caution's out. Here we go. 33's around. Oh, we got some fast cats wrecking. Oh, man. So we had cars just wrecking left and right here. So we've seen that. The 18 comes down across the bumper of the 96. 96 gets all tangled up. The 1, the 33. Oh man, and the 11 barely squeaks through. Look at the 11 right there. Watch the 11. So he's way off pace. He should know better though. There goes Guy wrecking. There he goes right there. So you can't really tell which way he's going where. There's a lot of smoke, and then that pace truck really, then he comes out of nowhere. Yeah, it's a good move by the Robin Hood right there. Oh, Tom Welch. All right, under caution. Again, this has been a rather clean and awesome race. Really has. We've had, so that'd be our third caution for cause. Yeah, third caution for cause tonight. Wow. That's it at Talladega. 122 laps. I mean, I'm not saying we done yet, but I mean we're getting close. We're getting close here. I think we'll get this last run here. I think this is when we're gonna be able to crown the victor. But do have a moment. Let's check out our race day promo here. All right, up next is going to be Texas next week, looking at May 3rd, and that will be gates open for the drivers at 7 o'clock. Sign on in. Got Q starting there at 7:55. I will be going live around 7:40, from around there, 7:45, around 10 minutes or so to kind of go over all the points and all that, and then we go right into Q and the green flag. So make sure you join us there for next week, and we'll be going on there for the rest of the season. Should be a lot of fun. You'll be super stoked. And I always like to try to add more and more and more to this. So gonna have I think it's gonna be a pretty fantastic show, great season, with an awesome league. Got some good guys running this thing, and super excited to see how the playoffs are gonna shape up and what the future holds for door-to-door sim racing, and of course Mars Properties and Mars Cup Series. Right now we got the O2 lining up on the bumper of the pace truck there. Loving that. Oh, here we go. Kind of reminds me of old McFarlane. Oh, Cletus. Oh, man, he wanted so bad to go up there and hit that pace car. That was fantastic. I don't know if you guys missed that, go back and watch that ARCA race. Well, that's one to watch. It really is, especially if you watch his in-car the whole time. That was a good one too. I mean, just hearing him go off about, just brings it back to home. Brings that stuff right back into our own house. Anyways, all right, I believe we're gonna be, lights are out on the pace truck. I believe we're gonna do this, hopefully, last time. For our team's points here, let's look at where our drivers sit here. All right, so again, Viper is looking pretty good, I think. Looking over their drivers, Freezy and Baxter. Oh no, so they might have a little, well, Baxter's here. But who else has some pretty good cats still left in the fight? Collins. That's it on VSR. So I'm thinking the strength of team here is going to be Mad Dog, Nesta, Best, Carpenter, yeah, or Naughty Boys. Here's a good chance for Naughty Boys to make it up in points here. There we go. Okay, we're lining them up. All right, one more time. I didn't say that already, but we'll say it one. We'll say it again. All right. Okay, so we're lining it up here side by side. It's going to be the 02 and the 10. 02 is going to select the bottom. The 10 is going to take this outside line. 02 is probably going to look for that good jump with the 5. Maybe get to the outside line, stall up that momentum and progressions, and you know control the energy of the field. That's what we're looking for. Here we go. Green. Possibly for the last time. We'll see.
Green flag, green flag.
All right. We go. 2 laps will decide tonight's winner. Brendan Lopez in the 10 get a huge shot by the 96. 96 at Paul. Paul's getting, and he's getting some help by the 1. The 1 at Trevor Baxter. They're all right there. The 5 car. He's like, oh, wait for me. But no, the outside line has the run, and they are making something of it as they move to the center, to the bottom. 17 slides in there. Nicholas Franz is sitting in a good catbird seat there as these guys go to battle at the end. We got teammates working together, at least for a moment, as you see the 1 car of Baxter. Baxter off pace now. We're coming into 1 lap left remaining of tonight's races. They're all over the track. We have 3 wide. 2 lined up. Can they get somewhere in time? Here comes the 02 of Pacey. The 10 of Brandon. Oh, they're turned! Oh, wrecking! Big wrecking! We're still green to the end. Pacey Wiggett, Daniel Best, Brandon Lopez, Joshua Sanchez, Tommy Welcher, pole sitter, and Ty Robinson. All the rest have fallen off in that last big wreck. Here goes Daniel Best, too early. Too soon, Junior. As he tries to go for it, he got help. The 17, 18 of Joshua thinks he had it in the bag. He did not. Pacey Wiggett is going to take the win. Brandon Lopez takes that 2nd position, and the 18 of Joshua Sanchez rounds out your podium for that 3rd spot. Daniel Best 4th, and Tommy Welch roll out your top 5, but all hails to the chief of Talladega, Pacey Wiggett. Let's show. There it is. Oh, that was great. That's great. All hails to the chief. Now let's see that last lap, of course, here. There was a lot happening in that white flag. Actually, he's going to do some burnouts here in just a moment. Pacey Wiggett gets that checkered flag. Brandon Lopez, 2nd position. Ooh, checkered flag. There we go. 3rd is going to be Joshua Sanchez. But, ooh, there he is. Where'd he go? So I like tacos too, bro. You got all the tacos you want, because you the winner. Burn him down, my man. Toast with the most. Pacey Wiggett, your race winner. And as you see here, there's your tonight's lineup and finishing results once I back it up. Sorry. There we are. All right, Pacey, we got your race winner. Brandon Lopez, second position. Joshua Sanchez in 18. He's in third. Fourth, Daniel Best in the 5 car. Tommy Welch in the 11. Gets that fifth position. 6th, Ty Robertson in the 37. Travis Hollins in the 22. 7th position. 8th, going to go to Trevor Baxter in the 1 car. 9th, going to go to James Nesta in the 29. Dawson Kep in the 04. And you round out your top 10. 11th is going to go Scott Jones in the 7. Josh Collins Scott Jones in the 7, Josh Collins in the 27. He's at 12th position. 13th, Nicholas Franz, and 14th will be Paul De Niro, and the 15th Will Hewitt, and then Michael Rivas, 16th, 17th, Randy Belk, and Scott Farrell, 18th position. Scrolling through the rest of our, there we go. Okay, yep. So Scott Farrell, 18th, 19th is Bradley Knopster, Chris, Danny, Ed Ryan, Tom Heedland, George, Steve, and Joshua, all rounding out your top 20 through 26. Excellent run for those guys. 42, 28, 51, 51. Ed, man, sorry, bro, you got hit a couple times. I've seen that. Tom, same thing, just kind of wrong place, wrong time on that one, right? But this guy's still great fight out there. You know, good efforts. Appreciate all the show. And man, continue it on, because this is gonna be a lot of fun this evening, this season. Okay, let's get it over to our post-race show. Get a hold of ourselves some race winners, and keep this show just rolling. Oh yeah, but I want to see that white flag one last time before while we let the drivers get. Okay, so this is your white flag. Pacey is the race winner. 02 goes to the outside right here, looking for that winning move. So, he has no help until out of nowhere. Boom! Here comes the but see, so the 17 didn't see the 7 swooping in out of nowhere, which caused that big old wreck. These guys now are going to have only 4 or 5 of them left. 5 jumps on the bumper of the 02, which leaves the 10 just hung out to dry. Then you have the 18 trying to follow in suit. The 5 jumps down maybe a little too soon. Probably should have pushed him ahead of those 2. But that stalls him up. Here comes the run on the 10. 10's going to go. 18 doesn't quite know where to. He gets bounced off from right there by the 10. All these guys keep it pointed in the right direction, which gives the 02 the clean advantage there at the end to come across the line. Race winner. Okay, we're going to back this thing up and go over to the post-race show. So just bear with us for just one moment. Oh. Go. Okay. Welcome to the post-race show. Let's see if we can get our race winner, Pacey Wignett, up in the channel here. Give me 1 second. I'm looking for him. I do not see him. Where did Pacey go? All hail Pacey! Oh, there he is. There was up there. I didn't see it. Pacey! Got Chris Paul Hamas here at the FRB. You got a copy?
Yeah, how you doing?
Doing pretty good, my man. Congratulations on your win tonight. We just talked with you just a minute ago before this thing cranked off. How was it out there?
Every bit of sim racing at Talladega you can have. You had the big wrecks, you had the big blocks, you had the dumb blocks. you know, it was just a little bit of everything. So, no, it was an awesome race though. I felt like I was up front more than I wasn't. So that's always a good sign when you can say you were up front more at a plate race than you were trying to get back to the front.
Oh, 100%, my man. 100%. I mean, dude, you guys, that was such an impressive race. Lots of green flag run out. Love the green flag stops in stage 1. We knocked that one out the park. Had some black flags and some penalties out there. Caution brings us back together. It was exciting. It was super exciting the entirety of the race, man. What a show you guys put on. What was some of the hardest challenges that you found yourself in out there on track tonight?
Trying to get around Lopez, and I think it was remember Danino, maybe. I think that's what his name is. Yeah, trying to get around those two was almost impossible most of the time, unless you had a massive run. That was probably the biggest challenge. And Trevor Baxter, he's always a really tough one to get around. So, all in all, the hardest part was probably just trying to maintain momentum. That was about it.
I seen that, man. I seen
so many jockeying around. So
yeah, I seen the brakes being slammed on you guys out there with that side draft at times, and it just blow up everything. But I mean, great driving by all out there tonight, I think.
Yeah, it was. I mean, there was a lot of good racing. There were some people making some questionable moves, but that's Talladega. So.
Yeah. Some not clears for sure. I've seen that. But man, fantastic run! Congratulations to you. Seriously, I mean, it was impressive to watch you, kind of maneuver your way through. I mean, you qualified up front. You stayed up. Well, you didn't stay up front, but you did the yo-yo. But you more or less you were up there toward that top 5 more, majority of the race. So which kind of keeps you out of that harm's way, I think.
Yeah, I mean that definitely did, and thank you.
And no problem, dude. You had beautiful racecraft out there, and complete. You had a good package of your car control as well. So just say you're up on top of that. We're watching, because there's a couple guys that had some good strength out there. 96, 33, the 04, 29. I mean, some guys when they got a line going, you know that it's coming. So he's one of them for sure. So. But yeah, great job, great run for you tonight. I don't want to take up too much more of your time, but congratulations on tonight's win.
All right, thank you.
My pleasure, my buddy. Any shout outs for anybody out there before we let you get on out of here?
Yeah, I got to shout out my team, my boy. It was actually my brother Dawson. It was his first race here in door to door, and came out with the top 10. So
wow, no kid.
Congrats to him, and like to thank the wife for letting me do this, and the kids for sleeping sort of at the beginning. They didn't really want to. They were pretty against going to bed, but they eventually did. So thank them for that.
Oh, well, always a shout out to the family, man. And yes, happy wife, happy life, and some subtle kids there to let you focus on tonight's race and get that P1, dude. That's awesome. So congratulations to you once again, dude. And again, can't wait to see what you have for us next week at at Big Texas.
Yeah, we'll be going for 3 in a row.
So you won last week? I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
3 in a row. Okay, all right. I'm holding you to it now. Oh, pressure is on for Pacey. Roger that, Pacey. Well, congratulations once again, and we'll see you next week.
All right, thank you.
Good bud. Pacey Wignett, your race leader. Your race winner. Let's get our P2 up. P2 runner up, Mr. Brandon Lopez, and that number 10 machine. You got a copy of Chris Paul Hamus here.
Yes, sir. I got you.
My man, dude. You were fighting something fierce up there. I seen you sideways a couple times, working that wheel. I mean, dude, what about that chess match at high speed?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I was In the beginning, I was trying to take it calm, working with the Natty Boys and the Sun Racing guys. They were doing a hell of a job with strategy and throughout the stages and stuff. And then once we kind of got through all the stages and got through all the wrecks and everything, it was just kind of like fight for your life at that point. It was just full send, just racing, just like, you know, go all out. But of course, we still try to work together, but we got separated a couple times, and it was kind of hard to get back in this situation while other drivers are trying to race it out. So, but at that point, I was like, you know what? Let's just go ahead and just full send, man. Like, why not? Let's represent the Sun Racing, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, it was a lot of fun. It was really, really fun driving.
Oh man, I mean, dude, if it was even half as fun for you guys in the car as it was for me in the booth, you guys were having a freaking awesome time. Because you guys, I mean, were putting on a hell of a show. You really were. Lots of fighting out there. Lots of duking it out. But patience. I saw a lot of patience out there on the field too. There was some give and some take out there and letting some runs happen. And I love the elevator. That was the up and down elevator throughout the race. Yeah. Guys going forward, coming back, going forward, coming back. Yeah. What was that? Some of your greatest your highlights of your run?
I would say for the first stage, we were patient. All of us, the Natty Boys and the Sun Racing guys, we were just being patient, trying to observe the field, especially after that first wreck. I think it was like lap 3 or whatever it was, but yeah, we were kind of just taking it easy. And then I remember the guys, big credit to the guys of calling out when to pit, when to not pit, because that put us in position all race to get stage points and stuff. A couple of times, I don't know who it was, I think it was with Scotty, we were debating to make it 3 wide, and as soon as we did, the caution came out. There was a wreck below us. If we would have stayed there, we would have gotten in a wreck. And then we made some bold moves to get up front. But yeah, it was really, really fun to collaborate with them and all that stuff. So, but yeah, my biggest highlight was trying to at least lead the final lap, which is, you know, the goal is to set yourself in position to win. But just dodging all those wrecks that happened right above me and all that stuff, and putting myself in position to win. It's just we couldn't execute it, but you know, great job to Pacey to get that win, and yeah, it was fun racing all around.
Man, it looked like it. I mean, so it looked like the fast lane seemed to have the momentum was the middle lane. We did see that outside line challenge a couple times, just like once or twice, and it was only those rare a few times that third lane was able to, you know, have. But it looked like that middle lane was there. Was that part of your strategies as well? Were you seeing the same thing I was from the booth?
Yeah, the middle lane in these cars, at least in Talladega, is really known for you to pass if you want to pass or be fast, because the side draft is so extreme with these cars that it gets the cars inside really upset. So you have to like really side draft them, and you get a massive run. Like I remember gaining like 4 spots in one corner because we had that massive run in the middle lane. So it was a big factor. I mean, the guys and I were talking about it in the call, and we were like, okay, yeah, the middle lane was probably the fastest line. We tried it on the top lane, but it's just really hard to go 3 wide in these cars. But yeah, it was a very, very dominant lane. Use it to our advantage whenever we get get there and trying to race it out. So it was fun.
Man, well, it sure looked like it. It looked like a hoot, bro.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I was, like I said, what a great introduction for me into door-to-door racing. Really was.
Yes, sir.
So again, don't want to take up too much of your time, but let's get some shout-outs real quick. Anybody want to give some love out to?
Yes, sir. I just want to thank God for the opportunity to race every single day. Man. Race with these teammates and drivers. They're very, very blessed. I want to give thanks to my family and friends for tuning in. I send them a couple links to check out the race and, you know, watch me race and stuff. So shout outs to them. Shout out to the guys that were working with me, the Sun team and the Naughty Boys. Hell of a job with strategy. Hell of a job at putting yourself in position to win. Even though we didn't get the win, but you know, being in position is all that matters. Like in all I ask for. For you broadcasting, I know that was really, really exciting. It must be really exciting to watch, and can't wait to watch back. And all the fans for tuning in. I bet it was really, really fun. And the admins for bringing up the server and the league.
Man, well spoken there, bud. Good interview. Seriously, Brandon. Great job. Great job, my man. Yeah, you know, again, hey, and again, I really hope to see this continued strength and efforts, you know, next week here at Texas. So, best of luck to you next week. Awesome run tonight, man. Congratulations. Let's see if we can get it over in victory lane next week.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it. You guys have a good one.
My pleasure. You too. Everybody.
Bye-bye.
Last but not least, Mr. Joshua Sanchez. You got Chris Paul here in the booth. Got a copy?
Yes, sir. How are we?
My man, doing great, dude. That was so much fun. Seriously, I mean, what a show! What a show! What a show!
I tried my best, man.
Bro, so you hung out. You're a little quiet tonight, it seems. I didn't get a lot of Joshua Sanchez out there on the team. I did some, but you were just kind of doing one of those sneak attacks, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little ninja action, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, I thought you were gonna win it, bro.
Yeah, once I saw that 27 come across my nose, I tried to push him, but we were on the exit, so I kind of turned him. I feel bad for him, but whatever. Then I tried to push the 2 car, but with the 10 coming off the wall, it kind of slammed me and him together and got a sandwich, so I stopped my run completely. So I was just trying to push this thing in front of me to go forward.
They just hold on to her. I mean, how was it? Was it out there in your car, though? I mean, let's start with the green flag stop, man. How awesome was that? Bringing that car to a low and slow, you know, bringing her into pit road.
Yeah, believe it or not, it's my first real like this week. I really haven't ran stuff. I play college baseball, so we've been on the road the whole week. So really, my first race at Talladega, getting the car slowed down into pit road during a green flag stop. So it felt pretty. Easy. Yeah.
Not bad, dude. Not bad at all. Well, thank goodness you picked Talladega to come to. All right, not like no Dovers or something.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
Nasty pit entries right there, bro. Right, no, you did great. I mean, seriously, the car looked good out there. You seem pretty comfortable, making some decent moves. You know, where were some of the key factors that kept you out of harm's way tonight?
I'm not gonna lie, getting out of 3 wide when I was in the middle, I got a little shaky. That's when I had that first caution.
Okay.
That I got into,
mm-hmm.
And then really reading the runs, not trying to block people, just trying to give people some room and push the right way.
Nice. There you go. Spoken like a true hero right there. Seriously, because that's what you need to do. You know, don't block. You know, learn, listen. You know, and see, feel how is the pace running. Who's making these aggressive moves? Who's not? Who's strong? Who's fast? And it's different too because you're out there in open setups. You know, so every car is different. How was your car in the draft tonight?
Felt good actually. No complaints. Felt pretty balanced.
Okay. All right. What setup were you running, if you don't mind me asking?
I was running, I think PRS. I'm pretty sure.
PRS. Okay. All right.
Yeah, PRS.
I know that you know, Cup cars tend to get a little tight sometimes when you're all up with the bumper. You know, so a lot of guys be fighting that, and I seen it tonight.
I was running a PRS move. Yeah, a couple cars got tight. I did see that.
Yeah. But you guys, beautiful car control out there, especially in the 18 camp. You did a phenomenal job. Are you here with us next week over at Texas? And do you have any plans for Texas? Any strategies, practice-wise, or anything like that?
Well, I mean, I should be here for Texas.
Okay.
We got our conference tournament coming up this weekend, so hopefully I'll be good at 8 o'clock on Sunday.
Man, best of luck to you out there. All right. If you hit a home run, throw a DTD out there for us, okay?
I got you.
All right. Throw some MARRS out there too, okay?
Oh, yeah.
MARRS properties. We really appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Well, let's get you some shout-outs real quick before we do get you out of here, and we'll get you on there.
Appreciate it. Shout out my Lord and Savior for sure. He's the man. And also my mom and my dad, they're watching. So appreciate them and appreciate you guys.
100%, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. Absolutely.
Yes,
hey, best of luck to you in your game. And make sure you report
to
us next week before the race, right? So come in and chat with us before the race starts when we go live, okay? Remind me.
For sure.
Or remind them.
I got you.
That's that, my man. Hey, thank you so much, Joshua.
All right.
Excellent run, and we'll see you next week.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You got it, my buddy. And that was Joshua Sanchez, your P3, third place finisher, and Pacey Wiggett, which is your race winner. All right, that should bring us down to the end. Oh, yep. So that's the one thing that I missed, I guess, or one of the things. Sorry, was my cameras here. They did not pop up, but I'm gonna do something. So just bear with me before we get you on out of here. Should only take me a second if it cooperates. Again, like I said, I do apologize for some of the snags in tonight's broadcast, but hey, there we are. All right, let's shrink this down a little bit. Sorry, I'm gonna move some things around on us here. Not super professional, I know, but it's okay. We'll be all right. So we'll kind of half center it. Okay, anyways, let's bring us back. Whew. Talladega never disappoints, right? Thank you, everybody, for showing up tonight, tuning in for tonight's broadcast. Thanks, of course, to MARRS Properties for sponsoring the 2026 season for door-to-door racing, or sim racing. And, of course, thank you, Starlink, and a few of other sponsors, Moses Racing, for helping us keep the lights on and putting on the show. But, again, one more shout-out to everybody out there. And if you can, hit that like and subscribe. Again, we're on the 4K run this year, so 4K is what our goal is for subs. So, but again, hit that like and subscribe, hit the notice, because we do come on this thing pretty quick. All right, I don't mess around. I don't leave it sitting for a minute. We're here for business, all right? So, but again, thanks again, everyone. We're gonna let you get on out of here. Till next time, stay tuned. We'll see you soon. Chris Paul Hamas, FRB, we out.